Oh, moody. The music in this game has been absolutely killer so far. I've been really, really enjoying it. Ooh. Yeah, just listen to this. Just vibe for a second. I still don't know. Is this supposed to be the queen? Is this a dance breakdown? Wait, I have that somewhere. You won't be able to see me entirely. Absolutely jamming. This fits surprisingly well. It weirdly fits, right? Like this. And then, wait, hold on. Hold on. Breaking it down. This king is just the worst. Am I right? The worst? Okay, that's very fun. All right. We're back at it. I am out in the woods. The king has been ousted. I still don't know, as I was saying right before I decided to do a dance breakdown to that awesome song, if that image there is the queen or if that's supposed to be somebody else from my court, like one of my daughters or something. Time-lapse. I'm starting to think it's supposed to be the queen because I feel like if the game was going to do something big, like a massive time-lapse, we would have seen it by now. And that makes me think that that's the queen, and that looks very, very, very young to be the queen for how I was imagining them. Considering they had like a daughter that would now be 14, but I guess also considering they were just marrying off a daughter that would have been 14 to a prince. You know, it's fully possible that King Eryk and the Queen were married at an also very young age. Like, they probably got married also at like 14, 15, 16 and started having kids 14, 15, 16. Because that's how medieval times work. You have to secure an heir. You simply must. And so I'm like, oh, maybe that actually is the queen. And she's like 28 to 30, which is crazy to think that I'm older than the king or the queen. They never like get specific with age. And I think it's because they don't want to yuck you out about it. Which, you know, valid. Wow, we have a good amount of, money and resources. Weirdly, once we went camping, the game got easier. I don't know what it is about that, but now I have to pay my men. If there's one thing you know about me, I hate paying my men. I'm going to, let's see. I think I'm going to keep Velik and the witch right now. I am going to, because Velik only gets +2 towards things. It is the +20 efficiency, whereas both Stan and Elena get +30. So I'm going to pay Velik, and then I think I should be fine with the other. I very, very rarely need the third tick of the witch. And you know, famous last words. I mean, I guess what am I saving this gold for, really, if I'm not paying my witch? Let's see if the game warns me. They might very well warn me. Okay. My kingdom's happy. Everybody's loving the fact that we have a cemetery. Weird thing to love. They're loving that we do trial by combat. Again, weird thing to love. Maybe fun. You know, some gladiatorial sport. Sure. You know, when I was going to the Ren Fair, like the past couple of months, and I went a couple times, and I absolutely loved the jousting, and I got very, very into it, despite me thinking that I really wouldn't. So I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, people love to see a good bout. Fine, I'll pay the witch, and I just got to make sure I use her, you know? Let's pay our people. Let's get them nice and fed and rested, and we're putting them to work. And I think we're about to find Asalia and her, you know, quote unquote friend, with the lion, I believe.
Debo.
Your Grace, do you remember me? You helped me with my traps.
Nabo.
Well, they've turned something up at last, haha.
Riba.
You'll never guess, Your Grace, a little boy. What?
Ibakay.
Poor thing's an orphan. Recent, too. Been living off the scraps I use as bait.
Debo.
We took him in, of course. The wife is overjoyed. You caught a little boy in your trap and you took him home? We don't have laws against this yet?
Oh.
Can you believe my luck?
Okay.
We went out looking for a beast and found a son.
Riba.
Oh, thank you. It's nice to hear good news for once. Do we consider this good news, King Eryk?
Abayo.
But I thought you didn't believe in luck.
Abo.
Children tend to change a man, Your Grace.
Riba.
I mean, if you don't remember this part, it's fully possible that you didn't get this petitioner. I did help him with some traps, and I sent the hunter out to help with the traps. And apparently he found a boy. He trapped a boy and took him home. We had a baby, it's a boy. Anyone remember those classic texting commercials? It's too much to get into, but basically you only had so many letters in a text message that you could send to people without being charged overdrafts back in the 90s. And so there was a classic phone commercial where a big family gets text messages that go, "We had a baby, it's a boy," all like slammed together as one word because they couldn't use spaces.
Bakay.
Either way, I came to thank you and give you this. Indeed.
Dabo.
In that case, good luck to you and your family. I guess you have a family now. You just get to decide that, I suppose. Hey, you know what? Maybe the boy will be happy for some food. Found family, still family. Your Grace, in cold times, everyone needs a friend. That, of course, is why I wish to start a school for peacocks.
Abawa.
A school for peacocks? I don't follow. Peacocks make lovely companions, Your Grace. Intelligent, loyal, quiet. I don't think actually that's true. I think they're intelligent and loyal, but something about Los Angeles is we have a wild peacock population because they broke out of a zoo in the 70s. And from what I understand, peacocks are exceptionally territorial and aggressive. I'm not sure that that's the vibe we want. Well, none of those things, but they make, okay, yeah, immediately crumbled. But they make me feel less lonely, and if I could train more birds, everyone could have a peacock companion. All I need is enough supplies to build another barn. Or a house. The birds like nice things. No, he wants enough money to build an entire house for his peacocks? Listen. I said we were gonna get our use out of the hunter and the witch. Let me see what that's too much. He wants 6, you know, that's 3 ticks of a witch. Or even 3 ticks of Eryk, and he gets a promotion to this. No. I'm sorry. This, I feel like I've been very bad at figuring out who the scammers are, but this dude is like, I want you to give me money to build a house for peacocks, has very, very big Goat Carnival energy to me. And Goat Carnival was like the one thing that I actually caught and realized was indeed a scam. So, and maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe I'll be proven wrong, but let's see. Peacock training man was one of the 2 petitioners who tricked you. See? Okay. I'm glad to know. I was already not going to do it, but I appreciate that. Peacock School. What a foolish thing to waste my time with. You're the foolish thing to waste my time with. Immediately super defensive. Momo also makes so much sense that you get tricked by the man who wants to love birds. Enough. Leave now or I call for my guards. Do we have guards around? Oh dear. Your Grace, please hurry. Me girls. Oh dear, we must save them. I told them, don't go running over the fence, I says. Poor chickens must have gotten hungry and now, oh, her chickens are her girls. Now they are again on the neighbor's roof. How did your chickens manage to get up onto the roof? I have seen this quest in Legend of Zelda. I know how to catch a cuckoo or two. Me children, me chickies, I say, birds. They ain't good flyers, you know. Oh dear, what if they fall? Daft things will go splat. I brought me ladder out, but I've got bad knees. The neighbor says he won't go. Says me girls pecked him half to death last time. The nerve, me chickies would never. Your Grace, you must help me get them down. Yeah, we can help you get your birds up. Yeah. One little tick. I mean, wow. I mean, we can get a whole bonus with an extra. If I use this animal trap and one more tick of Eryk, we can get a little gift. Oh, wait, no, we're just one shy of a gift. Oh, I've got to use a lot of Eryk if I want the gift. I do want the gift. Think of how good the chicken gift will be. Wait, I thought he got plus 10 to animals. Seems like maybe not. Weird. Okay. I want that extra gift. What do we get? Just 3 gold? 3 gold was the gift? Ugh. Last time I give somebody 3 ticks of Eryk. This ought to help. And make sure they don't hurt my men. Never, Your Grace, not me chickies. But an extra pair of gloves wouldn't hurt. No, mind you. Thank you, Your Grace. How sharp are those beaks? My word. Hey, I think this guy actually has your chicken. He's got one right under his arm. Your Grace, I beg of you, save my family. We are starving, so I turned to a witch for help. She says any gold I pay her back will come back double. Desperate and foolish, I gave her everything. Now the witch is gone, and so is my purse. If we can't afford the food, we'll starve by the week's end. Oh. Let's see. How much do we have in the way of food? Oh, we have like no soup or anything, huh? You know what? If I give you 3 ticks of the witch, you know, and I said I wouldn't need it, but here I am. This guy's immediately proving me a liar. I get a gift. It's probably just going to be 3 gold, but I guess I would probably need to refill the witch anyway. So we're going to make him happy. Oh, hey, we got more medicine. That's always handy. Take this to your family, but learn from this. Be careful where you put your trust. I trust, my king. Of that I am sure. Thank you, Your Grace. Hey, I'm glad I helped that guy. I was honestly considering not doing it, but we got some good prosperity out of it. All right, let's see. Are Sidani and... oh gosh, what's his name? No, they have nothing to say. Taimo. Taimo's his name. We've got nothing to say. Okay. Well, I think it's the day to discover all the way out at the keep. I'm very excited for that. All right. What do we think? I think we're going to find Asalia. And, you know, I'm forgetting her name. Start with an M. Maya. Asalia and Maya maybe are out here. Agents found an abandoned keep far from Grevno at the brink of Davern's borders, close to Etana. The place was ransacked long ago, but agents still found some supplies. Etana's influence seems to be strong around here. Oh, wait, no, we didn't find the lion? We, like, found lion's tracks so not far. Oh, the woods beyond the keep. Surely this isn't just an absolute wild goose chase that's leading me on, requiring supplies after supplies after supplies until I'm going to nearly black out of stress. Surely not. Surely this is a worthwhile use of supplies, resources, and time. You know? Would I put money on it? Why not? Not my money, the king's money, this gold. All right, let's load up. We're not gonna have much money for paying people this week. Oh, I think we can only pay one agent. Yeah, we can't pay the witch. Dang, okay, but we can just barely pay Velik. Ooh, oh, I said it got easy, but okay, money's getting a little tight now that we're getting fewer and fewer petitioners. Let's go ahead and pay Velik, and then I'll unlist Elena and enlist Stan. Wow, that was... Hey, Stan, what's up? That was a wild laugh, my guy. Oh, interesting. Blessed Herd. We'll need one more kingdom point for that. Or go down to Tavern. But that subtracts supplies, and right now we really need supplies. So I'd probably do the Tavern, or the Blessed Herd first. Okay. Happiness is at an all-time high. Actually, maybe I milk the happiness a little bit. You know how you're always milking happiness? Because it's at like 96. I can totally... Though, honestly, I'm not going to get that much. Like, I'm not going to get 20 happiness out of this. But maybe what I can do is leverage that goodwill that I've built up in my kingdom to disappoint some people now and not worry about it so much. I love to use pre-existing goodwill to disappoint people in the future. It's honestly like the king's MO. Oh, wait. What am I supposed to do about the threat being dangerously high? I'm looking for the lion. It's hard to find. With temperatures dropping fast and nights growing colder with each passing moon, it's crucial to secure an alliance with Violet before the threat reaches its peak. I'm trying. The lion is nowhere to be seen. This is the girl who either wants to be a doctor or a highwayman. I wonder if we're going to see any more repeat scenarios like we did last week. Wraith, we had to save our jam. Wait, you had to shave your jam? Save your jam? A dozen jars about to expire. We had to eat them all. Now the four of us have a terrible toothache. And Mila is in bed, too ill to give it up. Please help us. The agony is too much. You had to eat... Wait. You had to eat all your jam? I don't know if this is real or not, but I have so many potions that I can just give a potion. Give a potion, take a potion. Oh, I'm so close to being able to get the little success icon. I wonder if that would give me some jam, but I don't think I can. I hope this helps. Next time, maybe think to share with your neighbors. Thank you, Your Grace. No more strawberries and for us. See, if this was fake, she would have lost the list right away, and we would have been like, wait, hold on. So that must have been real. Even though I don't think happiness went up at all. Your Grace, I wish to travel to School of Medicine Board. If I could pursue such hallowed knowledge, then I could be a great help to my people. So we've run into this. This is another duplicate that we're seeing now. Yeah, we could always do with more healers. Absolutely. Since there's no benefit to it other than just a single tick of someone, let's send Velik out to guide you.
vtuber.
It is funny how many repeats there are, because I read that there was supposed to be more petitioners than in the first game, but maybe because maybe I was supposed to have found the lion by now, I don't know, but I'm seeing a lot of repeats. Killer goats!
What?
Pardon? Every evil killer goats in the mountains!
Kabawa.
What are you on about? Start making sense this minute. Your Grace, wild goats have taken over the mountain path. They ram people off the narrow road, screaming bloody murder. Poor choice of words, that. It's a miracle there's been no deaths yet, just plenty of broken limbs. Those bearded demons are out to kill. Really? Angry evil goats? Oh wow, there's... So I'm gonna get hurt here, huh? Because with the animal, there's two bloods in the path. But luckily, I do have... Let's see, reset. Oh man, I'm gonna really... Okay. Couldn't get him up to a success. But then he's going to take 2 wounds, but I think I can luckily heal those wounds by using the potions that I've acquired. Sorry, Velik. You were right to come to me. But for goodness sake, lead with that next time. Forgive me, Your Grace. The wretched things got me in a panic. I mean, if the goats are as fierce as you say, I understand. I would also not like to run into... Yeah, see, this must have... Oh, right, because they got to the end of the book and the pages were torn out. Right. Okay, so I think there's nothing we can do but continue our quest on. Surely deep here in the woods is where we find the lion. The agents fanned out in search of the area of the woods the village elder had marked on their map. They found many promising signs along the trail. Tufts of fur, the carcass of a bird, some blood. Then, a lot more blood. Then they found the remains of a lion. Crows already picking clean its ribcage. The agents hurried back to report to the king about this. Oh. Yeah, the news from the agents about the lion was not good. I can't find a single one of these guys alive. How am I supposed to partner with anyone? Oh, my heart. Okay, who am I supposed to talk to about that? About the bad news? I guess probably the merchant who's looking for them in the first place. Not only is he dead, but she won't be able to use him for her purposes in the condition he's in. Right, she won't even be able to, like, stuff him. Oh, Your Grace, how can I help? I can't even tell her about the lion. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, what do I tell Violet? I don't think she's gonna be terribly happy with me. Let's go for a visit. How did she die? Or how did the lion die? Like, what could that have been? Well. Look who it is. You got something to tell me, King Eryk? Anything you want to confess? Wait, what? Oh, what do you mean confess? I've come to tell you we found a dead lion. I know it's not what you hoped to hear, but I've done all I can to help. You're lying right to my face now. Take me for a fool, do you, Your Grace? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, that's for sure. Okay, so she found out that it was our daughter who freed them. All this time, that lion tongue's been paying service to my face, but it's forked like a snake. What are you talking about? Why are you so upset? Unacceptable. The jig is up, Your Grace. I caught me the thieves and the ringleader confessed. Wait, she is my daughter in prison? Come to find out, this ringleader is someone very familiar. Someone royal, in fact. Any guesses? Any wild ideas? Yeah, no, I've known for a while, King Eryk. It should not... He's a little slow on the uptake. He's maybe not the sharpest king in the shed. Do you mean my daughter? Asalia, if it was your daughter Asalia who stole my lion, and her Rodovian dog of a comrade, they did this crime with deliberate intention to take the lion's life from my loving hands. Said he should be roaming free instead, in the winter. Well, now it's her life I want.
Tukoi.
Asalia and Maya, here? I need to find her. Where are they now?
Bakabawe.
Where did you last hear news of Asalia and Maya? What are you going to do? Nothing you can say. We're on the criminal's trail. When I find them, death by hanging. I'll have Asalia's royal little head, and if I want a new stuffed animal, well, there's always that Rodovian dog.
Kabawa.
Hanging? What happened to a fair trial for one's crimes? You do what you want in your house, your grace. I do what I want in mine. Ah, wait. You ain't got no house right now, do ya? So, be kind and get out of mine. It's just making a mess in her own home. I never got along with her that well. I did like when she first showed up, but the whole Rodovian dogs angle has never been great. You toad-bellied, slime-shoving, yellow-throated mess of a king. Damn. It hurts that she's so right. This is the worst possible news, your grace. I know that, Audrey. You're gonna make me faint again. Now we're in a mess indeed. There's no way Lady Violet will help us. Well, what about Maya and the Rodovians? Maybe she can... She said she had a whole posse, right? Your daughter Asalia certainly seems determined to make her own legend. Listen, I'm proud of her. My daughter's heart was in the right place, trying to rescue the beast. Regardless, we'd better find Asalia and Maya before Vaya does. Alongside our existing search for Queen Aurelia, and now with no help from Lady Violet. Yes, our situation goes from bad to worse. We're all out of options, and my hands are completely full. Your Grace, your color is pale. You look like a shade. Yeah, I told you you're gonna make me faint again, Audrey. I'm tired. I need to just lay down for a minute. Audrey, you have got to learn how to handle these situations with a slightly more delicate tongue, my guy. Guards, help me out. Here. We need to move the king. He's just getting rained on. Why do we not... I don't know if this may be a trick of the perspective in that shot, but it looks like we are just sitting in the rain, which I can't imagine is good for the king's health. Not again. Guess I better follow the music. Dance to the music. It's time for a little picnic with the freaks. What's up, freaks? Welcome, welcome. Let's play again, shall we? Hey, Penguin, what's up? Took a while, but the king finally realized that the person who freed the lion was indeed our daughter, and now Violet, the person we were hoping would help us with their army to take back our castle, is not so happy with us, and instead wants to kill our daughter, which is not great. So we have to find our daughter before she does, and all the stress made us pass out again, so we're at the table of freaks. Yes. Oh boy. Hi. At least, I mean, they gave me a spot to sit this time. I don't remember if I had a spot to sit last time. I think I was just standing. Sit back, relax, and let's enjoy the game. Let us go over what's happened, love. Okay, yeah, little recap now. You've been exhausted. All of your options for securing an alliance that could help you win your castle back. It must be very hard for you, I know. Sounded like a daughter and her wife stole the lion, and now we have to stop Stabby Lady from killing our daughter. Yes, and she also threatened to stuff our daughter's wife, and not in the Freaky Friday way, doing it like taxidermy style. Hunted by a lunatic? Is that Violet? Ah, Salia, your dear troublemaker. Seems she's been giving you a hard time even when she's not around. What a prankster, that one. It would be a shame if you never saw her again. Because they knew that Violet wanted to stuff the lion like a taxidermy, and so they just wanted it to be free. Supposedly, that's what Violet said. Unfortunately, we did find the lion, and it was dead because they released it into the wilds in the middle of winter. And so that lion is no good anymore. If you ever did, though, what would you say? I would tell her I'm proud of her. Oh, of course. Of course, I can only tell her 2 good things, and it's not even remotely enough to fill up the success meter. I have to also say it's all your fault, and damn you and your friend. I would never. I would never do that to my wonderful daughter. Ah, to nav with her, am I right?
Kabawa.
No, I need to find her. I need to see my daughter again. Oh, you're a potato head, aren't you? Overcooked dumpling, that one. Worry not, it's all right. Your daughter will be taken care of. By a Violet and her noose? Ha! Oh, could we say the good things at the end? I'm sure it doesn't matter in the narrative, but that'd be your angle. You know, that's an interesting angle. Yeah, I don't think it does make a difference because it's just like, it gets filled up and all of them get used anyway, but I do like that idea of, I should have made it one of those compliment sandwiches. You say a good thing at the beginning, then the 2 mean things, and then a good thing at the end. That's better parenting, for sure. Vaya is quite a character. Not only is she after your now eldest daughter, rude way to say that, but she won't help you take back your home. You're lucky, really. Can you imagine her face if she did help you? Vaya gets your throne back only to find out about the devil child? I bet she would try and stuff him and make a fine display. Quite an exhibit that would be. Oh, and I bet everyone else would be happy to see the tailed prince. Ah! Because they did do the whole put the non-aquatic turtle in the lake. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like, yeah, you did mess up a little bit. I despise you, but you cook a killer grilled cheese, or you cook a killer grilled cheese and I despise you. It does make a difference. Yeah, you know what? The phrasing and the order of sentences do matter. Is that how you're telling me how you really feel, Momo, by the way? Now for a second, let's say you have a chance to deal with the tails situation. What do? I do make a killer grilled cheese is the thing. Oh, wow. Oh, I don't... So here, there's no good options, is the thing. There's no compliment sandwich your way through. Let's start with dull knife, go to bloody axe, and then work our way up to scissors. What a sentence that is. I just don't want to end with the dull knife. That seems like a bad way to finish the job. Ah, exactly. Chop it right off. You should have done it ages ago. I know. Oi! No, that was not an option. It never was. I mean, it was an option, but doctors always said the little prince might not survive the procedure. Aw, little prince. That makes me think of Little Chef. We got our little ratatouille prince with the rat tail. Yeah, our child will definitely have cool magic powers by that time. I mean, he got possessed by like 3 spirits before even being born, so like, he's gotta have some Don powers, right? Come on, only fair. You're right, what a shame that would be. He's going to die now anyway, so the end result is the same, huh? But this time, people will find out about the tale. Everyone will make a mockery out of you and the whole kingdom. Oh, that's kind of true, isn't it? Moving on. Yeah, hopefully 2 of the 3 of those were good spirits. Yeah, it was so one was a hag, you know, not necessarily evil, but not great connotations. And then one was the unborn, you know, also very mixed there. And then one was the young lady, right? And has there ever been an evil young lady in history? Don't look it up. It seems everything is lost. Great, thanks for the pep talk, guys. No allies, no saving your family, no saving the future of your kingdom, Davern. To think that all of it could have been avoided if you had one more chance. Not that you do, mind you, but let's play pretend for a second. What would you do to fix the wall, to protect it all? What? Excuse me? All the options are just pie? I don't... What? I don't... Yeah, they're just as supportive as Audrey, exactly. Your king, you've royally fucked it. No, I'm sure these are all totally friendly guys. This is a raspberry pie. It's like a little swirl. And, oh, the mulligan button. Yeah, you can reset here to the left. If you want to, like, go back to 0. If you know, ended up, yeah, you can't just, like, go over it all. We would just sit there and eat pie, I guess is what it's saying. Because we're a plump little king who loves our pies. Sit on our thumb and take a bite. Yeah, honestly, maybe a raspberry pie would have fixed the problem. Maybe a sweet little treat would have given us the serotonin we needed in order to, like, do some real problem solving. You just mess it all up again. How am I supposed to fix the wall with a pie? This is nonsense. I want out of this game. You're just forcing me to lose no matter what I choose. Me talking to the game devs. Clever, that one. That, you like that laugh? He's piecing it together. Shame it's a bit too late. Your castle, your family, your legacy. It looks like you will lose everything, hun. Who can possibly step in to save the day? To save Grevno Castle and all of Davern? You? You either need a miracle or it will take the devil himself to get you out of your hole. Perhaps even a god. Oh, he's cooked that one. How are you not yet crying? I'm tearing up just thinking about it all. Oh, you would cry over spilled milk, so it doesn't mean anything. Leave me alone. This is insanity. How do I get out of here? Calm down now, darling. I've had enough. Let me go. Eryk? Eryk! Can you hear me, darling? Wait. That's Lorsulia's voice, right? Or not Lorsulia, Aurelea? Yeah, Aurelea. That's Aurelea. That's the queen. And the baby? And he probably has powers now, right? Oh man, wait, the music just jammed so hard for like 2 seconds. He sends a woman. We need a miracle, a god, or a demon, and we send a woman. I mean, listen, I've seen women perform miraculous acts. It's possible. Oh, thank Perun, you are alive. You were ill, but alive. When I saw you get shot outside the gates, my heart stopped. I thought Velis would have taken you into his underworld by now. I mean, we visited for sure. I think I have maybe like a vacation home in the underworld at this point, but let me tell you, there are some truly terrible roommates. Oh yeah, we got shot by a child, by Taimo, who we made promise would not use a bow, and he did pick it up to try and defend our kingdom. And he was trying to shoot the bad guys, but he's a terrible shot and absolutely got me. Yeah, that's true. It's a hell timeshare, 100%. I was trying to think of the word timeshare and I purely forgot. The king has been through a lot. Yeah, thanks, Audrey. You've been stressing me out more than anyone. He just needs plenty of rest, and hopefully he will be back to strength soon enough. Oh, Eryk, please pull through. The kingdom needs you. The kids need you.
Anna.
Oh no, we did not get shot a second time. One is enough. Eryk is still in bad health. We've been out in the woods for like 8 weeks and he's still clutching where he got shot, so I don't think it's exactly being treated with the top of the line medicine that it could be used, that could be used to really help. I need you. I'll stay with him. You should see Sidani, Your Grace. She'll be glad to see you. Thank you, Audrey. Rest for now, my love. And I will tend to you before the moon is above us. While I await Eryk's recovery, I better have a look around this keep. Wait, we're in a keep? I thought we were in a tent. Where are we now? Yeah, time period, the medicine is plant poultice and opium. I mean, you know, pain, that's pain meds. And the kids, I need to see my Sidani. Wait. Okay, so we are the queen. That is the queen in the cover. So she is a lot younger than I thought she was in the first game. In the first game, I thought the queen was probably like 40s, and now I'm realizing that the queen is probably like 28 to 30. And the fact that she had like a 14-year-old daughter in the last game, you know, that's fantasy stuff. That's medieval times, I guess. Let's not peer too hard into that abyss. I don't know if this is, yeah, this is a castle. This is not a tent, because we've been in the tent before. Your Grace, I still can't believe you managed to escape Grevno Castle unharmed. It was difficult. Thank you for bringing me up to speed and leading me straight to Eryk. You must be terribly tired after such a long journey. You should rest, Your Grace. I need to see the kids. I was incredibly worried about Sidani and Taimo this whole time. We've allocated one of the rooms as their bedroom. This is not Grevno, but we will make it work. I'll be glad to sleep in a bed tonight for sure. I just hope Kevka won't find us here. It's good to have Oleg back with us as well. His skill was dearly missed. I'm not sure what I would have done without him out there. I have so much to process. I'll see you around, Audrey. Oh my goodness. So we're playing as the queen. Eryk seems like he's probably going to be bedridden for a while. Considering, just, you don't look so good is a rough thing to tell someone, like, 5 minutes after running into them, after not seeing them for like 2 months, and you know that they've been shot and fainting. I'm just going to say rest, my dear. I will let you rest. Oh, but it doesn't, but the completionist in me needs to hit the question mark. His color is terrible. I guess I should let him sleep for now. Okay, yeah. So it's the same idea. Ooh, what's this? I love the foreground stuff, the parallax. What's this? Oh, this damn thing. More trouble than anything. Wait, what is it? What is this? Oh, it's the crown. That's the crown. Of course, it is more trouble than anything. Heavy is the head. We shouldn't have made the crown out of lead. Is there... I thought I saw... Wait, there is a little... Come on. Come on. It's warm by the fire. But everywhere else, it's freezing. Wait, so where are we? It looks really snowy and dead outside. It doesn't look like camp anymore. You will both have to fit in one cradle. It's not Grevno, but still miles better than the recent weeks. You use bones, nice lightweight crown, biodegradable. You know, and great, gives you a +2 to intimidation checks. It's a great thing. Both asleep at the same time for once. It's a miracle. Oh, I miss sleep. Yeah, I mean, she must have been, like, sleeping on the grass or dirt or in caves. Like, truly, what has it been like for her? I can't imagine she had, I mean, in her robes, like, maybe a blanket, but probably keeping the kids in any blanket that they might have to keep them warm and safe. I have to imagine that Aurelea has been through a lot in these past few weeks. It's been, I think, 2 months. I might have that number wrong, but I think it was 2 months. Oh, this place is such a mess. Our kingdom's happiness is the best it's ever been, though. We have 100 out of 100 happiness. People love that we've been camping. The Camp King is popular. Is this our new room? I mean, I like this lighting. It's like volumetric lighting with the god rays coming in. That's very nice. I think the aesthetic of the game is coming more and more into its own as we get deeper into it. Maybe some of those earlier scenes from chapter 1 were like them kind of figuring out the atmospheric like 2.5D, like 3D pixel art look, but it seems like really nice. Yeah, it has a very awesome vibe, like this pixel art, but with the warmth of this lighting, you know, and the kind of like, it's, you know, heavily post-processed. It's not going for a very like, it's not trying to be faithful to what pixel art used to look like. And I think when done right and in the right scenes, that really helps pixel art be an aesthetic and not just a nostalgic choice for a look. I think it helps elevate it beyond just that. And this is doing it well, I would say. Not every single shot lands for me, but you know, I think more of them are as we go deeper. And that's why we need to earn gold, Taimo, so we can... Mother? Aw, and see, like, that animation was very cute. When did you get here? Where were you? I was so worried.
Nina.
Never mind me. Are you all right? Are you hurt?
Anna.
Are you hungry, cold? Agents took good care of us. And I see you took good care of your friend. Wait, does Sidani mean agents? Like, she doesn't have any animal agents, so she just means like real actual agents.
Oh.
Queen Aurelea.
Ima.
Taimo. Timo? Taimo? Blush. He's got a crush.
Nana.
I'm happy to see you too, Taimo.
Manafane.
I missed you so much. I was worried you had perished.
Oh,
I'm so sorry, Queen Aurelea. I'm so sorry. I shot the queen. Oh. Taimo shot the king to have a shot at Queen Aurelea because he's got a crush.
Una.
Oh, Taimo. I am a little mad. It would honestly be so funny to tell this 10-year-old boy, hey, I'm pissed you shot my husband. It was an accident. Wasn't it, Taimo?
Akinama.
Accidents happen all the time on the battlefield, Taimo. Try not to make a habit of it. You have a warrior's heart.
No.
I'm not sure I do. How do you know what kind of heart you have?
Oh, no.
Great question, Taimo, honestly. I think only time can tell us that.
Iskana.
For now, it just gave us a little telltale thing up here. It said Taimo will remember that. Is that something that's going to come into play? For now, I'm so glad you are safe and well. We promised to care for you, so we shall. What about my father? Did you see him? Do you know what's happening to him at Grevno? I did not see Lord Yakub at Grevno. But as I passed through the woods, I heard the thunder of his army in the distance. All we can do is keep faith and await news. Thank you, Queen Aurelea. All right. Chatted with the kids. I miss you so much. Just wanted to see if they had anything else to say. Where are we? Hello? This must have served as a council room. Did we find an old fortress? Some keep, and it doesn't even keep out the cold. Eryk, you better get well soon so we can leave this place. Oh, the kingdom leveled up from us exploring, I guess. Having a new keep does help. Elena, we are blessed to finally find you well, Your Grace. King Eryk was beside himself with worry when we in the search for you. I did my best to help care for his wounds, but a fever came on nonetheless. Perhaps it was brought on by his stress, and the fact that every time he was seeing petitioners, he was sitting on his throne out in the rain. That can't have been good for him. Now that you are here, I expect he will recover soon. Thank you. It is a great relief that you made it through safely. We need your skills. Yeah, I wonder if we can not have her, depending on how... Like, maybe we would have a different witch. You've been by the king's side for a while. Please tell me. Do you know anything about this place? The woods of Davern can apparently hide such a keep from even its ruler, so we did just find a keep in the woods? That's wild. Oh, also, these 5 demons keep dragging him to the woods, but I think that's unrelated. Yeah, 100. Yeah, he keeps on visiting and talking in his sleep about this weird tree ant. He's seeing King Ivo's head on a plate. But I'm sure it's nothing. We found a random keep in the woods? We bought a zoo? We found a keep? These woods conceal all manner of secrets. I guess we don't have a zoo yet because unfortunately we found the lion dead. I wonder if the bear is okay. What happened to Wojtek? We do not know who the original owners of this keep were, but sometimes I feel a dark presence in the shadows. Oh. Is it one of the 5 demons? The advisor says he will be well before long, but I worry. I've never seen such a small wound to cause a fever and long sleep. Oh yeah, that's the haunting. I must continue to watch over him. What's our plan? We cannot simply hide here, can we? How will we get the castle back? Sometimes, when we wait and hope, the universe of the wheels of the universe turns for us. Confer with the king when he is well, your grace. Going back to Queen Aurelea, how can I help? You can stay safe and look after yourself. The booty. I love the little similar speak. So this entire castle is one long hallway. Bay Castle. We ran into the woods and just found a free castle. Bay Castle full of magic. Yeah, a random castle in the woods with a dark presence that's never been seen before. This is absolutely... Oh, I mean, they said we would need the help of a king or of a god or of the devil himself. Are we in the castle of the devil himself? A pile of wood on the floor. Of course. This place is... Keep it together, Aurelea. I mean, where else are you going to keep your wood? This is a perfectly good place to keep your wood. Sure, it's extremely far from the fire pit that you would want to bring it to, but, you know, that's just fire safety. Bellic, is it? Bellic! Queen Aurelea, it's so good to see you again. Stan has caught me up on the recent events at Grevno Castle. It's a shame things have turned out the way they have. I'm positive this won't be for long. I hope there's a huge ominous devil room in the castle that we were always asked if we want to go into. Yeah, or one that just, like, is boarded up and, like, has blood kind of, like, trailing, and people are like, oh, we're making a little process to get into the room. Surely it's only got good things, maybe magical tomes that would heal the king. Of course, if you need anything, you know where to find me, your grace. Stan! You know how to read? My queen. How are you holding up? It's good to see you, Stan. Your grace, it's good to see you again. King Eryk searched far and wide for you and the babies. I'm overjoyed that you're safe. It's good to see you too, Stan. I'm glad to finally be back with the family. You've been by the king's side for a while. Please tell me. I mean, listen, not everyone knows how to read in medieval times. So honestly, even a general, like, I'm sure it would help a general to know how to read. But just casually hanging out reading a book, not the vibe I expected. I always took Stan as more of a did push-ups in his spare time kind of guy. I guess he's a strategist. He's a thinker. He's a thinking man's general. I've always said this about Stan. Do you know anything about this place? This, Devil Keep, as we're calling it now? Woods and taverns can apparently hide such a keep from even its rulers. Indeed, Your Grace, it is fortunate. We don't know what happened to the original owners, but it seems no one has been here for some time. Right. And news from Grevno? The advisor told me about Baron Kavka seizing our castle. Oh, it's funny that they call it the advisor here because Audrey can die for you in the first game, so maybe it's not Audrey. Oh, wow, Stan. Didn't know you were a huge nerd. What, are you reading Lord of the Rings?
Ooh, cool.
Just absolutely. He's just like nose deep in like a fantasy book. He's actually reading that extremely saucy book that Sidani and Taimo were reading earlier about the god lovers. We have spies surrounding the area, do we not? Baron Kavka seems to be making himself comfortable there. The scoundrel. King Eryk is bound to come up with a plan. Worry not, Your Grace. The lusty Radovian maid. I get that reference. It's Argonian maid, right? The original, like, it's from Morrowind. God, I love Morrowind. I do want to go and play that Oblivion remake at some point, but there's just so many good things coming out. I'm excited to be playing Expedition 33 on Sunday. I'm gonna finally delve into it, and I know nothing about that game, so I've been really looking forward to it. I know I'm coming into it late, but I've managed to basically avoid all spoilers, so really excited for that. What do you know about the king's condition? The advisor says he'll be well before long, but I worry. Audrey's always lying to us. It's hard not to worry, I admit. But if King Eryk was holding court from a campsite just a short while ago, surely a rest under a roof will sort him out soon. What's our plan? We cannot simply hide here, can we? How will we get back to the castle? Before he fell ill, King Eryk was searching for help from local lords, but it does not seem he's been very successful yet. I have to allow the word erotic. Indeed, it's a running gag that every culture in Elder Scrolls has its own version of the erotic foreigners book, probably by the same saucy elf. That's very funny. I did not know that that was like a running gag within Elder Scrolls, but that's very good. I always knew it as the lusty Argonian, but that's very good. We'll simply have to wait for him to speak up. You know, there's a lot that I think automod is good for, but obviously we get a little freaky here. That will be all. Thanks, Stan. So, no one has really any news whatsoever. We're getting caught up, but there's nothing to say. The Buff Breton of the Black Marsh, that's great. I love the alliteration in books like that, too. It's very Chuck Tingle-esque. Your Grace, it's good to see you. Oleg, can we talk? Been a bloody rough journey, but at least we tracked the others here. Thank you for all your help. I couldn't have made it without you. Eryk did good sending you after me. I'm glad, Your Grace. I must admit, though, I feel like back in the forest, my memory is patchy at best. I've never seen such a beast. And then waking up to the cheers of the people, I can't wrap my head around it. Wait, what happened? You're just gonna leave it to he killed a beast, blacked out, and woke up to cheering? And then we found our way to the keep? Come on. What's important is that we're all back together, alive and well. Thanks for everything, Oleg. Your Grace, it's good to see you. Yeah, this does sound like actual Fae interference. I'm wondering, I mean, I do like that this is kind of going into, I feel like they're relaying this information in a really natural way, where, like, it would be normal to not completely go over every single event that led them to this moment, and that'd be an extremely video gamey or, like, television show way of, like, Queen Aurelia being like, so walk me through again how we got here, like, kind of thing, and then Oleg just, like, relaying line after line after line of, like, what their adventure was. But maybe this will allow for some, like, flashbacks or something. That'd be fun. Is this the... Oh, that's the And that's the end of the walk, apparently. There's a door here that we cannot go through. Okay. Do I have petitioners? Yes, no, hi, I'm going to recap your last adventure. 100%. It makes things still feel mysterious and, and like, okay, there's bits of the Queen's story that we're now coming in kind of like the middle of as she kind of takes over being the voice piece of the kingdom. Can I sit down? No. Maybe Audrey, I'll go back to this room and Audrey will tell me like, hey, you've got petitioners. You should see them while the king is, under the weather. Grace,
Hello.
everyone is together at last. We just need to wait for the king to get better. Yeah, I know. Oh, I see a little glow for the next week. That's what's happening. Okay, well, we have max happiness, but 0 supplies and very little influence. But we're at level 9. I'm gonna spend some happiness to get some supplies up because I really want to start exploring again right away. Hey mom, there's a guy at the door that says the sheep is stealing his wife from him and he needs 10 gold. Yep, here we go. It's time to get swindled. All right. Oh, hey, everyone's healed up though. That's great. Let's see. Oleg is plus 40 efficiency, which is really good. He has plus 20 to labor, plus 10 to labor, plus 10 to animal, 40 efficiency. Really, really good, but really bad with magic. So I think I will unenlist Velik and unenlist Stan, enlist Oleg, and enlist Elena. Let's get the barbarian and the witch. They can handle different problems. They don't need to work together. That's part of good management, is understanding your team's strengths and weaknesses and knowing who to have work together and who to keep apart. Oh, whoa, we've got an entirely new skill tree here? Yeah, bro 100% pissed off a witch and now doesn't want to get entangled in magic shenanigans. He has like a Geralt of Rivia situation going on where he has too many sorceress X's, and now he's like, no. If I do anything magic, it's going to get too messy, and I just don't want that anymore right now. Let's see. Unlock a marketplace in the summary screen. Oh, wait. I wonder what the marketplace would be. I could use gold to like buy new things to help out with the petitioners. That's interesting. Or leeching house. I mean, obviously a leeching house is definitely going to decrease the chance for an illness quest. Obviously. Designate a secluded building in the forest for treating the gravely ill to prevent the spread of sickness. I mean, yeah, okay, so you're isolating the sick. That will help prevent the spread of sickness. I don't think the leeches are quite doing what we expected them to, though. Oh, both of those are good. I don't have any money to spend on the marketplace, so let's decrease sickness right now. Ooh, unlocks rumor graph in the kingdom screen. I wonder what that is. -1 money per week, -2 happiness per week. That's fine. People love that we have, people love that we've got like cemeteries and stuff. Oh, we don't have the cemeteries anymore because we're not at that, castle. Okay, and I did lower people's happiness a lot by demanding supplies. It'll be fine. Everyone's gonna love the new queen, who's the same as the old queen, but she's in charge now. Yeah, big corkboard of rumors. Absolutely. Time to get absolutely Charlie Day on it. Bust it. Stan, fetch me my red string. It's time to get a little nuts. The king's awake. She hides her book of the burly Breton. He's asleep again. That's good, but I was hoping he'd be better today. Damn it, Eryk. Oh,
Pa.
I'm here. Rest.
Kinama.
Fire went out. I'll go get some more wood. I'd better tend to the babies too. You're telling me that, like, we have a court witch. She can't tend to the babies at all? I feel like she would, you know, know something about the fact that he's got a tail. Still crying? I suppose that's all there is for you to do together at this age.
Onoma.
Phew, one of you needs to be changed. Oh, both of you, of course. That's a 2 of a 2. Oh, hey, we don't have to walk through each long hallway anymore. That's nice. I appreciate that. What's going on in the kid's bedroom? What's happening with Sidani and Taima? What trouble are they getting up to now? Is Sidani gonna find new animals now that she's in a whole new area? Have you two eaten? Yes, Mother. We found some sugared almonds in the pantry and jumped on the beds all night long. Woo!
On.
Was that all there was to eat?
Go.
Neither of you slept? We forgot. Now, Mother, I know what you're thinking. Sidani, you will be cranky later. But that is a problem for later. We have sweets right now. Turns out the keep was one long square shape after all. Yeah, okay, it all went in a loop. That does make sense. Why didn't it let me finish the loop? I could have just gone back around. You know what would be great? If I could grow a tail. Like the prince. What was that, Taimo? I think you've had too much sugar. Just like me. Whoa! Oh no. New party princess and party prince? I don't know. I have a feeling that Sidani and Taimo are going to get married. I feel like after a life like this, you know, where you two are like living together, they're going to know each other better than there would have ever been a chance for others to know each other, and they get along pretty well. Like, listen, you shouldn't ship children. You shouldn't put children on a ship and set them off to sail together. But these two are cute together. Oh no.
Shanumaka.
This is why you don't tell kids your magic eldritch secrets. I didn't tell them they were spying on me behind the mirror when I talked about it in front of my wife. He was trying to peep. Let's be honest. How can a handful of sugared almonds turn children into such a handful? Are we sure it was sugar? Were these maybe cocaine almonds? These were the party almonds that I like to take. Very fair. I forgot about that. Yeah, he found that out completely through accident, but you know, he's been relatively chill about it. I feel like there would have been chances for him to go to a different lord if he was a child spy, so maybe I'm slightly forgiving him for definitely being a child spy. Not saying he's not a spy, but I'm thinking maybe he's not a good spy. I think he loves the queen genuinely, and like now could never betray her. Yeah, sugar clusters, 3 parts sugar, 1 part vanilla, 2 part party drugs, medieval drugs. Yeah, it's actually oracle dust, and they're about to see the future. It's gonna get wild in there for a while. Good morning, Your Grace. It certainly is drafty in here. The morning's bite with the cold. Yes, we need to try and keep the king warm. I need to build a fire in the bedchamber. Do you have anything that could help? How about some flint, Your Grace? This is exactly what I need. Thank you so much, Elena. We just need something to burn. Honestly, there's a lot of junk in this place that should just be thrown in a fire. Well, okay. There's also a huge pile of wood that I think might be slightly more efficient. This will do. Flint, wood, that should do it. Oh, my fingernails are already dirty. You've been camping for weeks. I mean, I guess maybe because you've been camping for weeks, you actually... Oh, there's somebody else who wants to talk. She, like, finally just had a bath or something and got clean. And then immediately gets dirty again. Grace, it's good to see you. How are you holding up? I trust everything is good with you, Oleg? Yes, of course, Your Grace. You know you can talk to me if you ever need anything. I'll leave you alone with your thoughts. Thank you. Yeah, being clean and then immediately dirty would annoy me too. It's like, this is a little gross. It's not that bad. It's like when you take a shower and then you immediately need to use the bathroom, and you need to use the bathroom in a sit-down style of way, and you're still kind of wet from the shower. There's nothing that feels worse in the world. You're so clean, and yet you feel so dirty as soon as that happened. You're like, why did I even shower? I need to shower again. Yeah, Oleg, do you want to talk about the scary magic thing you saw that you fought and killed apparently? And I don't know if it teleported us or what, but no. Oleg bottles things up. Oleg does not talk about his feelings. That's why he has a -20 to magic, because magic is all feelings. You know, emotions are kind of magical if we think about it. Yeah, immediately undo the shower. It's good work. 100%. This should help him. Audrey, can you change the babies, please? I'm tired of it. Queen Aurelia, we must find a way to wake the king. Petitioners have come to see him. It seems the word is spreading that this is the place to have a royal audience. Does it look like that's possible right now, Audrey? Audrey, I'm gonna say is maybe I shouldn't have told him about the prince's tale, because honestly, he's not been a great advisor. He was really good in the first game, and I feel like he's kind of fallen off in this game. He's like that boss at work who, like, you take a sick day and the next day follows up immediately being like, so you're coming back in today, right? You will have to send them away. The king is unable to see them. Under the law, the queen does have the authority to grant their requests, but is that something you can take on, Your Grace? Audrey, sexist? Forgive the interruption, Your Grace, but I believe I can help. No bother, Elena. I will gladly take any help I can. Allow me to take care of the children and keep the fire going while you deal with the queue. I suppose I would only need some help for a few hours, I think. Thank you. Unusual times do call for unusual measures. Audrey, I'm sending you to the brig, my man. You're going to the cell for sexism. Wait, who's got the question mark? Is it the king? I just want to look at all the question marks and stuff. Give him a break. He has to reintroduce you to the gameplay loop. Yeah, but he could do it in a less judgmental, questioning way if he thought, you know, he can believe that the queen is capable. I guess in the first game, she is basically nonstop just obsessing over, like, parties and marriages and babies. So, like, not exactly matters of state, but, you know, she was pretty capable in getting a bunch of stuff earlier in the game. They do a good job at seeding the fact that she is quite capable in this game, I think. Where I felt like that felt less true in the last one. I was hoping he'd be better today. Damn it, Eryk. Yeah, I mean, these things take time. He's stuck in the underworld right now. I wonder if he is, like, mentally still there. The babies are taken care of. The kids are looked after. I mean, they're jumping on the bed absolutely hyped up on almonds, but people are waiting in the queue. Eryk did this 1,000 times. It cannot be that hard. Okay, give your husband some credit. I can do this. Next. All right. What's up, peasants? Oh, all right. So you two are like twins? Is that your deal? Yeah, in the first and second game, their relationship has been really nice. Like, real in a messy way, real relationships work. It's true, yeah. They both have, like, they both have their flaws, you know? But they also both have their strengths, and you can tell that they do genuinely, like, care for and love each other. They just have slightly different priorities and ways that they go about parenting in a way that does feel very, like, genuine and organic. Like, Aurelia feels like her own person who has, like, ways that she wished things worked out with her daughters differently, because she clearly likes to be a princess and a queen in a way that, like, our daughters, I think, maybe take a little bit more after Eryk in like being slightly more adventurous and like rule breaky, and that's kind of, I think, confusing to Aurelia, but she's also very understanding and is very focused on trying to, like, do the right thing for Eryk, trying not to stress him out too much, but also, you know, being open and honest about her emotions. It's a decently healthy relationship. Especially as far as, like, these relationships in kind of, like, low fantasy are often portrayed. Huh, so it is true. A queen on the throne, how peculiar.
Go.
It is? How so? Of course it is, your grace. It is unconventional, out of the ordinary, new. Don't you agree?
Anu maka.
I don't know how it is, anything to make a fuss about.
Zamanama.
Now, do you have a request, or did you just come here to gawk? Oh, your grace, you misunderstand. On a less sweet note, this is essentially my partner goes to my job and does it for me, and they figure out what I'm dealing with. Yes, 100%. She's about to deal with all the peasants and be like, oh, I see why he was fainting from stress. You know, sometimes walking a mile in another person's shoes gives you some extra room for empathy. I meant no disrespect at all. Unconventional things often lead to greatness. I simply wished to witness what could be a turning point in our history.
Kana.
Consider it witnessed, then.
Tonoma.
Now, please, would you mind not holding up the line? Oh, certainly, your grace. Told off by the queen instead of the king. How peculiar. That was it? We just gained some influence from that? Oh, okay. Are you gonna say the exact same thing? Oh, no, and this one's a lady, despite also having a beard. Oh, you know, takes all kinds. Your grace, your new position is the talk of the town. It did feel like that dude was about to be like, you know what else could be on the cusp of greatness? Your first act of queen could be, you know, and then just pitch you crypto or something. I've come here to see our queen for myself. That guy was about to sell you on NFTs, is what it felt like. Other elders say with the king away, our country is in trouble. You know, you don't have to say this to me. I, for one, am relieved to see you take the reins. With things as they are, a different approach might be just what this kingdom needs. Thank you. Your trust means a lot.
Maka.
I do intend to do right by Davern, and I'm sure you will. I shall spread word among the elders. Queen Aurelea will take good care of our home. Okay, so people are just fans. People are into the people are saying yes, queen. Your grace, oh, pardon me. I wish to speak with the king.
Una.
King Eryk is preoccupied.
Miona.
I am tending to the court in his stead.
Tonoma.
Whatever you came here for, you can ask of me. Oh, I'm not so sure. My matter is of a violent, dangerous nature. It's not something meant for your delicate ears. I wouldn't want to trouble you, my queen. It's like that day that that our daughter died. Everyone just came to offer their condolences. Yeah, people are here to say, yeah, sign me. The queen is in charge. Sign me up for a absolute gaslight gatekeep girl boss, which is how I intend to rule.
Mona.
You will address me as your grace.
Kana.
Girl bossing already, and gatekeeping. You do not concern yourself with what my ears can handle.
Zamanama.
If you wish to seek help from the crown today, I am it. Very well, your grace. I almost said my husband. My business across the country has been targeted by thieves. Wolves ravage my warehouses under the cover of night. My husband is being ravaged by wolves. I shall spare you the details on this occasion. The city guard has been proven that to be little use beyond that of a glorified scarecrow. I have come to ask for the king's forces to intervene. Unnatural as it seems, I now must ask the same of you. Unnatural as it feels, I must agree to help. Wait, what does it say? Warehouse robberies? I mean, that's not... It's animals? I don't think... Unfortunately, I don't have Velik. But Oleg is fearless. So literally one tick of Oleg. Listen, I don't know. Warehouse robberies from animals feels like Can we save this voice in the faulty database? Yeah, I like the annoying nobleman. Thank you. I will definitely store this one away for later. Honestly, these games are really helping me find new voices because I always really used to. I've DM'd, like I've been a dungeon master playing D&D since I was like 14 years old. I was the forever DM in high school. I've run long games of different, tabletop games in the past, but I've always really struggled with voices. I've always thought that I really only had 3 or 4, and I think both Citizen Sleeper and the Yes Your Grace games have really pushed me to try and like try out some wild voices, and it's been very fun. All right. Yeah, 20 prosperity seems helpful. I have little concerns for your businesses, but I cannot allow wolves to run amok in my kingdom.
Kinama.
Wolves' warehouse robberies do sound like maybe a scam to me, but you know what? One tick of Oleg is totally fun. Yeah, it is fun personal development of just like being like, hey, let's push our boundaries a little bit. Voices is fun. Yeah. Also, just hearing and being like, okay, what does that sound like if it makes words? Perhaps I was wrong to assume your fragility. Our queen is a stoic and decisive, touch spiteful too. Okay, you don't need to get horny about it. Regardless, I thank you, Your Grace. Be well.
Wanana.
Phew, that wasn't so hard, was it? Wolf Warehouse Robbery is also the name of my next indie grunge pop band. Yeah, that has big like kind of like punk that type of like just noise rock punk. I can totally see. That went well, in fact, I hope. Let's see how Elena is managing the children, or perhaps they're managing her. Yeah, that happens. What is this? A letter? Oh, pigeon. Is this what it's like when a dominant woman speaks harshly to you? Stowing this one away for later. Is addressed to Edamir.
Kana?
Is that the owner of this keep?
Ona.
Hopefully he's not coming back anytime soon. This place looks like it was abandoned for months. Hardly a worry, Your Grace.
Wanana.
Very well, let's open this letter. Dear Edamir, Atana is pleased to announce that our dear Queen Paloma has begun her full recovery to health. For many years, the Atanian people have been suffered with our beloved queen as she lingered in illness. But a hero has emerged. Julian of the Swans has delivered a book right from the heart of the devil's own country. The book that once was promised to King Talus before he was brutally murdered has found its rightful place. In its pages lie the cure for our queen at long last. Okay, but does it actually? So Julian, he did find the book. I was so convinced that the book that Sidani had taken, that Taimo had, was going to be the book that they needed for the healing. But apparently not. Stealing our castle was not enough. Now he gives aid to our enemies in Atana. Kafka sits on the throne at Grevno while Julian loots our library to save Queen Paloma. What a mess. I mean, it might not be the right book, you know? I hope that we have time to safely regroup here until Eryk recovers. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I think I figured it out. This is the fortress we found way up here. That's what's going on. We did find that fortress deep, kind of like on the border of Grevno. I totally forgot that that was a thing. Or Atana. Oh man, I need 8 to explore out this way. We didn't need that many before. Come on. Fine. I guess it's easier to travel when you're camping? I don't know how that makes sense, but apparently it's the rules. It looks like there's a nice garden, and this almost looks like... Oh, I thought this was like a water tower for a second with a little dome up top, but no, that's like a gazebo, like a Greek-style gazebo. This book says to feed her cyanide. Fetch me the apples, yeah. Yeah, who knows, maybe Julian's been I mean, they say that they're the Swans, which was our family crest. So, like, why would they be helping Atana? What do they have against us? All right, let's see what's going on with
Anama.
Elena. Sorry to leave you waiting.
Kana.
How have the little ones been? Not too much trouble?
Ina ude.
They've been fed, and at last they're asleep.
Pona.
What about Eryk? Did he wake at all?
No more.
He's not looking any better.
Teka
I
elana.
prayed over him, Your Grace. The king has been ill for quite some time, I think.
Again over.
He's been carrying a great weight in his heart, fighting through stress and guilt.
In over ede.
This wound was of the flesh was only the final straw that made him surrender.
Agaba inaste.
I have all sorts of herbs and ointments for ordinary illness, but I suspect we will need something stronger.
Ba over.
Yeah, he has like guilt and regrets over every choice made of the first game. That is interesting of like, yeah, just because he got the good ending of the first game did not mean, you know, that the stresses went away or became less, or that he felt less guilty about like the death of his daughter, you know? I will let you know at once if I have more ideas. Okay. Time for the next week. Yeah, he's doing a Persona 5 duel against his own psyche. He's straight up doing a Dark Link in there, I think. He's fighting Nega Scott, or Nega Eryk. There's lots of versions of fighting your own evil self, huh? I do like the Persona ones. I think Persona 4 is where they start that. It's really good. Okay, I want to get 3 more supplies so we can start exploring. And then get a little bit of gold. So that we don't need to pay anyone just yet. Let's just I mean, Oleg was able to deal with an animal problem with a single tick. So even if he's only at 2 ticks, that should be okay. Okay, and then, ooh. A poultice we can improve poultice by blending traditional ingredients with new healing insight to treat burns. Burns, that's interesting. And heal 1 poison wound. So we're going to start to run into different style of wounds, not just like the bleeding that we had before. Fascinating. Fascinating and dangerous. That's gonna get tough. I think things are gonna get a little, I think weirdly camping might be the little break that we had, and it's gonna get a little tougher again. Oh, Eryk, we don't have time for you to be sick.
Nemo.
I have doubts about tending to the queue on my own. I'm not very good at it. Besides, words will start spreading. Our enemies are bound to find us sooner or later.
Samanama.
Queen Paloma is supposedly going to recover to her health after all this time.
Kinama.
Coincidentally, just as you fall ill.
Fugo.
Turns out that we did hold the secret to Paloma's recovery. Who would have thought? Wait, that's interesting. She's right. It is right as we fall ill, the Queen Paloma. Do you think that there is like a curse that's been passed on to us somehow? It's a lot, Eryk. I wonder if you can even hear me. Oh, Helena is here. I ought to speak with her.
Kimo.
Rest for now. We really need you back. We really need you to get well, Eryk. New petitioners. What's up, Elena?
Yuna.
Were you waiting long? It's early.
Lava.
Good day, Your Grace.
Again over.
I thought I would rise with the sun to get us off to a strong start.
Ala.
Thank you. I was meaning to ask. Are the babies all right?
Uvanana.
I know 2 little ones are a handful and they try to make each other cry constantly. It's a pleasure. I love babies. They needed bathing yesterday, both of them.
Ana.
Thank you. I've been so...
Nama.
You bathed? Both of them?
Over.
I did notice that your son has a
Aste.
special blessing. See, the witch knows that this is a power that needs to be nurtured. She knows that we've got a little Master Splinter on our hands, a little rat baby. My dodgebog high in the sky, I wasn't even thinking.
Ama.
Please, Elena, don't tell anyone.
Ponoma.
I'm trying to find a way to fix it quietly.
Ta umba.
It's nothing to be worried about, Your Grace.
Nene over.
Such an appendage marks the favor of the gods.
Nene over ede.
But if you don't want me to share, then you can trust in my discretion. Wait, give me a little dialogue option, please. I need a further follow-up question of blessing of the gods, please? How are Sidani and Taimo?
Napona.
The kids are not getting into any more trouble or sugar?
Elava.
Those two keep themselves busy, Your Grace. Do you know anything about fixing windows?
Kana.
King may have been recovering for some time and the air is so cold.
Nama.
We should fix the broken window.
Neova.
I have no skills with such things, but
Ede.
with your permission, however, I can send for a craft worker I know.
Neste.
She'll be able to perform the repair.
Imo.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Elena.
Umaka.
Please send for her. I should see the petitioners. Yeah, it's like an Elden Ring horn scent. We require 0 more information. Exactly. No, I require so much more information, please. Please give me some details. I can't operate on vibes alone. A queen cannot live on vibes alone. Hopefully I can do right by them. And please, don't tell anyone. Of course, Your Grace. Please, I would really love just a few follow-up questions. The petitioners can wait.
Oh no.
Right, so Elena knows about the prince.
Kanama.
I'm so distracted and tired I didn't even think about that. How could I have forgotten?
Olo.
I need to focus. Where are all these petitioners coming from?
Ona.
It seems that their problems never end.
Ga.
Next. Taimo? Taimo, what do you need? Queen Aurelia. Here, I made this. It's a gift for you.
Ba.
Oh, Taimo, how sweet.
Ona.
What is it? A doll. A doll of you. Taimo, why did you make this? It was going to be Morana, but came out looking as beautiful as you. Do you not like... Oh, it was just going to be a goddess of love, and it came out looking as beautiful as her? I mean, don't get me wrong, the kid's sly.
Oma.
He's... Well, I mean... Wait, okay. I don't want to lead this poor child on. But, yeah, the king is sick, not dead. Exactly. Also, you're 10 and she's like 30. Or something, you know? I'm just gonna say you shouldn't have. Very middle of the road.
Mula.
This is so nice, Taimo, but you did not need to make me anything. I wanted to give you something besides trouble. I have bad luck. That's why my mom... Oh, Taimo. I mean, he's a sweet kid. I think it's official. The Morana book is lost.
Umaka.
Wait. They lost the book right as the swans found it?
Wanana.
Surely if it's just a book, you will find it. Just a book? You don't understand. He's obsessed with that book. He slept with it. He carried it everywhere. He even made a doll for me. Oh. Lost? I told you. Bad luck. Wait. He made a doll for you and then gave it to me? Taimo? You can't two-time me. You can't be two-Taimo.
Onoma.
Look, Taimo, no such thing as bad luck. Queen Aurelia, I think you know that that's not true. Truly look at the past 2 years that you have had.
Ala.
And your mom, she is watching over you. Perhaps. I have a plan, though. To Taimo, exactly. Soon you will meet her and we will have the chance to talk.
Tana?
He doesn't mean... No, surely not. Wait. Listen, I know we were joking about necromancy before. But he says he has a plan. Is it a ghost plan? Is he trying to speak with the dead? Or is he planning on killing all of us and sending us to the afterlife as well? Your Grace, we're losing people to the forest. The brush has grown too dense in the past year. Villagers walk into the thicket and never come out. We have to do something. Yeah, I mean, that does seem important. That's a lot of thicket, which makes sense. We get a plus 50 with Oleg because of labor. And now I can use this one scythe, which luckily I have to cut through the bramble. And that cuts us all the way through here. I can't cut any further through the bramble without another scythe. And Oleg is out of ticks. So, I think that's it. But that's pretty good. We can get a good amount of prosperity out of that. cut through the thick of it.
Kana.
Comb the woods for signs of life.
Inoma.
Cut through if you have to. Oh boy, I just realized though I used 2 ticks of Oleg on the first petitioner. There's a good chance I'm gonna need more Oleg juice and not have it. We must find them, Your Grace. With temperatures dropping, they won't survive out there for long. Yeah, Taimo only read a little of Full Metal Alchemist and doesn't know. Oh no. Yeah. God, we're gonna have a homunculus situation on our hands, I'm afraid. Things cannot continue as they have, Your Grace. The roads froze with all matters of perilous cart ruts carved into the mud. If something isn't done, the horses will break their legs and will be stranded for the winter. It's always been the king's duty to mind the roads. You have to fix it, Your Grace. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we don't have much in the way of labor. But it does have to do with weather, which Elena has. So that's pass and then success. If we do one more tick of Elena and then the boots, then we can get all the way up to success and not just pass. So it won't come back later to deal with it. We'll just have to hope that 1 tick of the witch is enough to help whatever this guy wants. I'm not sure it will be, but that upped our prosperity a ton. So that's very helpful. That'll be good money for helping out our re-enabling our agents, that is. Thank you, Your Grace. Although I shouldn't have had to petition you directly for something like this anyway. Yeah, man, it's been a bit of a year, if you haven't noticed. We've had to relocate, so things are not exactly the easiest to manage right now. I'm sorry we've built up some potholes. You should be looking after us. I mean, dude, I am. You came to ask. I've been on the run for months. I think you're okay. Alright, what's this guy gotta say? Cappuccino, which is funny enough what I call cappuccinos, just for fun. Because that's the classic Italian way, obviously, is cappuccino. Your Grace, you have to do something about the bard. Don't understand me, I'm known proponent of the arts. But not this menace minstrel. He's been making up mean rhymes about everyone in town. Oh no, we've got a battle rapper or like a roast comic on the streets. Feelings have been deeply hurt, Your Grace. You come to me about a few mean I mean, I'm tempted. This one seems like it could be a scam. This is also labor? Are you sure? Listen, I'm not going to be able to fill this one up. So I'm going to have to decline, and I'm going to hope it's a scam.
Oh no.
Deal with it yourself. Ignore him if you must. He's loud, Your Grace. What's worse is the rhymes are catchy. I've been singing Sadok has a funny head and his face is scary red for days. I'm Sadok, Your Grace. My head is fine. Okay, well, I don't think that wasn't a scam, but it also didn't seem to go too terribly. So, you know, you can't save them all, and if the ones that you can't save is that you've got a bit of a rhyming bully in town, like at least he's being fun about it. That gives someone, I hope the person making those rhymes comes to our keep. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Audrey, more like Tawdry. I forget what Tawdry means exactly, but I think that was a slam. Tawdry means something, right? That is a word. I'm not just making it up. All right, let's explore. We got an ad in about a minute, so let's see if we can get through this first and see what item we collect. The lower ridge was easier to traverse, with sloped paths winding through the hardy pines. The agents found tattered hides and ropes, remnants of old camps abandoned by merchants or perhaps roving bandits. I couldn't. If somebody rhymed and insulted me and the rhyme was good, I couldn't say anything back. It's true. No, you would just be frozen there being like, damn, he got me, I guess. Neatly stacked stones marked the ridge's edge and a silent reminder to all those who had come this way before. What did we get? What item? Got a bunch of herbs and some dried rations. Okay, we have so many herbs. Please, somebody It only does plus 10 versus herbs, but hopefully I'll need a lot of herbs one day because the Lord knows I've got them. We'll see what we can do with herbs in one day. Yeah, what would be a good slam against King Eryk? Barak? Nothing rhymes with Eryk, really. Well, yeah, we'll see. I'll try and come up with something over the break, but no guarantees. Wait, Pangolin, that was such a good burn, I gotta read it out. Eryk, more like Scarik with how fast he ran away from his castle. That's very good. I also, on the break, I thought of, off of Momo's recommendation of Cleric, King Eryk will always make clerical errors. And then, you just post a gif of, like that one dude who's falling back with the lean in, the rap battle. And while the whole crowd's going like, oh! No, that's, is quality rhymes, quality raps from this extremely white man. There is a time I had flow. That was decades ago. Oh, something going on in the kid's bedroom. Let's see. What is Taimo up to now? He's just making like an effigy of the queen. Totally normal. Taimo? Mother, Taimo and I found a piece of gold wedged between the floorboards. You should keep it for good luck. No. This is not a regular old piece of gold. This is a special piece of gold. Yeah, back when you were Funky Fresh Fridays, exactly. Before I had a little bit of Fritz in the system. It is very versed in what will become a vast collection of riches. Right, Taimo? Yes, I'm looking for more gold, Sidani. I'm looking and looking. Let us divide and conquer. I will search this side of the floor and you go over there. It takes hard work to earn riches. I hope you find some more, kids. Every little bit counts after all. Oh no, don't say that. Taimo will remember this. Oh, new petitioners. Wait, didn't we already talk to the petitioners for this week? Oh wait, no, I don't think we have. Oh, yes, we did. Huh. Wait, who's new? This child? Our kid and Taimo are both, I believe, 11 now. I believe that they were 10 in the first game. Our kids, I think, were 14, 12, and 10 in the first game, each one 2 years apart. And 1 year has passed since then, so they should both be 11, I think, roughly. I won't behave, my brother. Oh wait, is this the rhymer? Because she's singing. Is the bully bard a child? And they chopped off his little head. Ooh la la la. Mama told me, don't be sly, or crows will pluck out your little eye. Ooh la 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 la. I think we're about to get sickness by a child. I think it's... Good day, ma'am. The hangman is in town. Is that what the... Is that what the dissing bard calls themselves? The hangman? Send your kids, go see for yourself. To warn, to learn what they do to those who disobey. Hangman, I take it they're punishing criminals? How old are you, child? Aren't you too little to attend such ceremonies? It's the best. It's so boring around here, and this is a huge event. Oh no, I think she's just obsessed with public killings. That's an issue. Oh, wait. The famous thief is going to be our middle child, Asalia, calling in now. And this one is going to be very special, even better than the last one. They caught a famous thief. The one who stole and killed Lady Violet's lion. I need a sound cue that I can hit for when I just like, called it. Faye Child comes in singing about this. Nah, this kid was replaced by a Faye. No, I think unfortunately this kid has been twisted by the dark truths of the world. Has found entertainment in the murder of others. Yeah, need that as a redeem. Yeah, it'd be like a little like song version, right? There'd be like a Bill Nye the Science Guy like aspect of it, or like the combo breaker from Dragon Ball Z. Some says she's the royal princess Alexandria, Alessia,
Mama.
Asalia. That's the one. How did you know? It sounds like a wild tale to me. Why would a princess be so far from her home? I need to see it for myself. Child, where is this event taking place? It's in the town center, but where else but in the great Upper Malenki? Oh, Upper Malenki. You know, Upper Malenki used to be nice, and then it got gentrified by all of the hangmen. Papa said, don't go stealing bread, or you'll end up swinging from your head. Whee! Ho ho ho, ooh la la la, ooh la la la. Eryk, I need the king. She's about to faint. Five-minute crafts was really different back then. 5 ways to fix hangman tools. Yeah, they have Asalia. I mean, YouTube was just a person singing into a tube in the like tavern back then, and that's how you learned everything. You have to do something. They have our Oz. That really looks so cool. My dyslexic, self looking at they have our as is like, what do you think I'm gonna say accidentally? Eryk, wake up! What do I do? Eryk, he's no use. I have to go myself. Okay, well listen, we've got good fighters. Yeah, Stan, out of the way, I need to go. I heard screaming. Is the king all right? What's happening? Where do you need to go? You have to help me. They will kill Asalia. I have to go. Let me go. I said you have to help me. Come on. Come down, Your Grace. I can't simply let you run off alone. If they're not afraid to hurt your daughter, they won't be afraid to hurt you. Yeah, Vi is going to be super reasonable. I'm sure their hangman seems totally normal and good. Send me. You speak sense. Fine. You sense speak. Take your best horse. Ride to Upper Malenki as fast as you can. Don't delay. And when you get there, here's what you will do. You will kill everyone in town. Understood. I wonder if they'll do it. Okay, here's what I would do. Right? If I was Queen Aurelea in this moment, I would tell Stan to go. Kill the executioner. Kill 2, 3 other important people in town. And listen, I know that sounds harsh, but then what you do is you have him loudly say, we're returning her to Atana to be like tried by the queen or whatever, you pin it all on Atana or our enemies in some way, and then suddenly we seem like the good guys. Just a classic little false flag war crime is all you need here. I will ready the horse and await your order. We should send all of them. Why are we just sending Stan? Don't get me wrong, Stan's the man, but I have to see where that damn city is on the map. Yeah, let's take a look. Where is it? Oh, it's down here. Okay, hey, great. It doesn't take any supplies to go for some reason. Oh, get a yeah, see, you gotta really think about this. It's time to be Machiavellian, keep our friends close and our enemies closer, and also be absolutely cutthroat ruthless. King Eryk was too soft, and look where it got him. Queen Aurelia's gotta go hard, gotta go loud, and gotta go bloody. We're going full Mad Queen. Which, if Mad Queen isn't the medieval equivalent of Gaslight Gatekeeper Girl Boss, I don't know what is. The cobbled street of Upper Malenki were decorated with colorful banners, as if for a holiday, but the chorus of voices carried a certain darkness with it. Packed in shoulder to shoulder, crowds murmured and jostled for a view of the massive, dark wood gallows that stood in the town square. Food stalls hawked snacks for the upcoming entertainment, and the air smelled of burnt meat. Hopefully not of the people they're about to hang. The hooded hangman raised his gloved fist before the crowd, and all cheered as a line of doomed criminals, their wrists wrapped in chains, formed alongside the noose. All were sentenced to meet their fate today. Oh, Maya's also probably going to be here, huh? Agents scanned the queue of miserable prisoners awaiting their final moments. There they spotted a familiar shock of reddish-brown hair. Asalia's downcast face was streaked with grime, and she hardly resembled a princess of Davern, but there could be no doubt. Stan knew he would have to choose his moment carefully. If he rushed in, it would be dangerous, but if he waited too long... The first miserable hooded figure was led to the gallows. A wave of anticipation rose among the onlookers. This foul criminal has stolen 2 horses from the Lord of Upper Malinki himself, the hangman announced. A skinny man with sad, hollow eyes stepped up to the gallows without much resistance. Asalia waited her turn 2 places behind him. The guards are vigilant, Stan thought to himself. Ah. Gosh. Could Stan die here, I wonder? If we're not careful? But like, the closer Asalia gets to the hangman, the more dangerous it's gonna be, right? Because she's closer to the person who could break her free. I feel like maybe both or either could. Yeah, I feel like this could go bad in a number of ways. I think the game wants me, because it was like it's gonna be more dangerous on this first one. The move here to me feels like, yeah, we really don't know what our options are here. I feel like I wish I had heard a little bit more of a plan. What I would do is have someone on the roof, a classic sharpshooter, and you just have Velik on the roof ready to shoot an arrow through the rope of the noose. And I'm sure he would hit, because, you know, how hard is it to hit a tiny rope in the, you know, briefest moment that you need it to? You just need a classic archer sniper. Let's wait for one better opportunity. There was a vicious creak of wood as the hangman ropes snapped taut, sealing the horse thief's fate. Asalia advanced closer to the gallows. There is one more criminal in the line ahead of her. The ruffian before you robbed a traveler on the highway, the hangman announced. Oh, this is the girl who wanted to go off and become a highwayman. He had a flair for the dramatic, and the rowdy crowd began to boo. A rotten tomato came flying to the gallows, then another. Yeah, I do that all the time in games. How hard is it in person? Yeah, for the classic sniper bow shot. I do that in Oblivion all the time. I'm sure it's a piece of cake. The highway robber stood on the stool for almost a whole trembling minute before the executioner gave it a sharp, unceremonious kick. I see, I thought it would give me like another option in between here and Aurelia, but... The crowd sent up a ragged cheer as another unfortunate soul was sent to Nav. A poorly aimed tomato hit the executioner. Stan knew he might not get a better chance. Asalia was next in line. Yes, now, obviously. You know, somebody already threw the first shot. Stan took an advantage of the unruly crowd to ride in, sword raised. The bloodthirsty spectators were completely engrossed in the proceedings and did not expect the charge of a royal general. The hangman stumbled back and fell into a dirty puddle as Stan reached for Asalia. A few children clapped their little hands in awe as the spectacle, as town guards ran after the escaping criminal. As word spreads faster than a galloping horse, Queen Aurelia impatiently awaited the return of Stan with news of her daughter. Wait, so Aurelia got away, but we didn't get away with her, it seems. We got away separately, but not together, it seems. Right? The hangman stumbled back and fell into a dirty puddle as Stan reached for Astalia. I read that wrong and read it as searched for Astalia. Okay, it seems like we got it. Oh, you tried longbow for the first time. That's interesting. No, I'm sure you absolutely hit the rope from 100 meters away. I feel like I'm not, I would not be a bowman in real life. I would need a big shield or like a pole arm. I think I would do good work with a pole arm. Okay, I think we just have to wait for the next week for them to return. Later that evening. Oh, made it back fast. Word spreads faster than a galloping horse, they say. Oh, hello. Hey, what's wrong? Why are you crying?
No.
What? Oh, it's you. No, everything is great. I like to cry sometimes, don't you? A child with a tale, a lost kingdom, murdered daughter. You should be familiar with the concept. No, I just kind of shove the feelings down inside until I faint. Maybe that's why I'm here. Where is everyone? Where's the rest of the happy bunch? It's so quiet without their mocking and cruelty. They left. All of them. They left me. Just like the love of my life left me. Is this supposed to be Astalia? And are we finding out that Maya left? Love of your life. You mentioned the love of your life. Did someone leave you? It's fine. I'll be fine. What's wrong? Is there anything I can do for you? You could start by leaving me. Since you don't want to talk, I'll leave you to your sulking. Don't you need to go save your castle or something? No need to burden yourself with me. I'll stay here a while longer. I do feel like that's maybe supposed to be Astalia, right? Because, like, she's like the wild child, so she's green because she's gone out to the wilderness and stuff. Yeah, Eryk is the one with special powers awakening. He can see into the world of Nav, apparently. Oh, wait. I didn't read these rumors before. Okay. So the rumors must be things that we're going to be, like, getting, like, requests for next week. So animal, labor, weather, and fire are things that we got to look out for. So let's make sure we've got enough money to pay like all of our guys. We need, I think we kind of just need cash at the moment. Yeah, Oracle without the Oracle dust. Yeah, so I think I don't think this was here before. This must be the rumor board. And so, like, I want to make sure, I think Oleg or Velik would be good for animal and labor. And then, obviously, Elena would be good for... Oh, actually, no. This is perfect. Velik will be good for labor and animal. And then Elena will be great versus weather. Yeah, okay. I think if that's what I think it is, that's going to make things a lot easier. And actually, now I don't need as much money. I can put some back and get some for supplies. I think I saw something was like about 6 away. I think 9 feels good. I can explore some more with 9, I'm sure. I wish I could look at the map right here and see how far I want to travel next time. That'd be nice. 1 available point. I can't up anything right now. I do think medicine seems like it's going to be really helpful down the line. Though maybe trade treaty would be good too. Very nice happiness levels. All right. 1 whole month ruling as queen. maybe realizing it's not so easy. Ah! Asalia!
Aga.
I need to see if Stan has returned. Yes, what is happening? Eryk, I don't know if you can hear me, but we're looking for Asalia.
Yona.
I pray to bring good news, my love. He reached for Asalia, but who knows? It just said he reached for her. Didn't say anything about what actually happened. Please, Stan. Please tell me you came through. Badai. Your Grace, the mission was a success. The princess seems to have a broken arm, but is otherwise unharmed. Look at her. Cool hair, still dyed. Asalia. Mother.
Amma.
Us. Makash has been watching over you.
Amma.
Your arm. What happened? Nothing. I'm fine. Definitely didn't get attacked by a lion. But please, I just want to go to bed. There is somewhere for me to sleep in this place, right? Oh, Az. What has happened to you? I reckon she only needs some time to rest, Your Grace. I mean, she's been living out a tough life for a little while now. We'll see how things go. There's quite a scene in Upper Malinki. The city and area is crawling with Atana's men and their followers. Okay, so maybe my false flag thing wouldn't have worked so well. We managed to make them make the rescue, but there is much booing and rotten tomatoes flung in our wake. We should have pretended to be... we should have pretended to be the swans is what we should have gone for. Yeah, being sassy immediately is like, you couldn't have been at least a little thankful? I mean, come on. Please, we just saved your life. No thank you? The people feel that justice has been denied, and I'm afraid they won't take it lightly. I fear we may have just given them another reason to take up against Davern. Our queue will only grow, and we need to prove to them that we're here for them. Yes, now that I have Asalia back, a weight has been lifted from my heart. My hands are steady, my eyes are clear. So you're saying full eyes, or clear eyes, full hearts can't lose. Yeah, I wonder if she's been slain, or if, the dream of Eryk, said, like, the kind of, like, forest creature said that her love left her. I wonder if there was, like, a very messy breakup, and, things are still, like, rough. Like, she's an emotional mess after a breakup that she thought was gonna go, you know. Your Grace, we found them. We searched the woods and found our missing people. Hey, amazing. They were sheltering in a cave just past the brush with naught but scraps to survive on. Hey, you know what? I'm glad I thought this could have been fake, but it would have taken us days to get to them on our own. The cold would have found them first, had you not helped us. Thank you, Your Grace. Thank you. Good. Keep them warm and fed. I'm pleased to hear that they are safe. See, we're acing it as queen. Your Grace, Mother Earth Day is next week. It's tradition for women to stop all their work for the day. But we're so behind we can't afford to. On the other hand, we risk angering the goddess Makosh herself. If a village believe they have wronged a god, panic may ensue. Labor. Hey, we got a warning about this. We don't have any items we can help with labor. Yeah, I mean, listen, a god may get pissed at you, but... Oh, and you only get the boost on the first one. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot we gotta do to spend to get them there for this. This is tough. I mean... What do we think? Do we think this is a scam? We did get the rumor about the labor, right? Which makes me think it's real. Because if there's rumors about it, then maybe it's a real thing, and getting the prosperity up seems really important. I'm gonna go for it. That's a lot of Velik to spend, but hey, it seems like it was real. Because I think your prosperity doesn't go up if it's fake. Maybe it does, but not as much. This should help you speed things up.
Oh.
Yes, this is just what we need. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew the Queen would understand. Okay. Seemed real. And we literally just said Makosh was watching over you, so I feel like clearly the queen has a connection to that god in particular, the mother god. So feels like something she would try and support. Maybe that's what makes it easier to scam her on, but... Good day, Your Grace. I have come with a simple request. We are traveling people, and we keep a small encampment by the river. Things have been bleak with the cold coming early, though. I certainly understand that. The vicious winter seems to have brought pains to all corners of this land. My people are strong, but we don't mind a little cold. But the river has frozen, and the children can't sail their little boats. Well, they're bored is the thing. It's heartbreaking. With some simple supplies, we could build a little playground for them. Will you help us in this humble task? Oh my gosh. This is so much. Are you kidding? Really? I don't think... That's so much. To give the children some joy? Oh, but look at how much it spikes the prosperity. That's some good money and supplies right there if it's real. Yeah, are we... Like, how... We can give you some, like, sand and cement and stuff. Is that not enough? But it's extremely good prosperity. I think we need that prosperity. Because as far as I understand, if you, like, don't help someone... I mean, I'm not going to be able to help this girl is the thing, unfortunately, unless it takes a single point from Velik. This seems real, right? Right? And if it does go well, we'll level up our kingdom again. Sure. Or wait, what if I do one less... Because they can work together. So I can get plus 30 from Velik. And then I'm left with one tick of Elena rather than one tick of Velik. That, and she's a little bit more versatile. And hopefully Elena will be able to help this girl with whatever she wants. We'll see. Let's go. We're building a playground. Hey, you know what? Our kingdom leveled up, and even though it played a weird horn sound, but our kingdom leveled up and we got a lot of prosperity. So even if it wasn't real, you know, maybe it's okay. Thank you so much, Grace. I knew you'd understand. I have little ones too. Be well. And it's true, children can get up to all sorts of stuff, like, bad when they're bored. We were warned of fires. What if the kids tried to start to melt the river if we didn't help them, and they caught fire? It's so cold already this year, Your Grace. It's been getting colder this year than it ever has, and earlier too. Our village well has frozen completely. We can't draw water. The stone will crack too. The well water could be contaminated by spring. Please, Your Grace, lend me us some help to make some repairs. Uh-oh. I didn't save enough. Oh no. I didn't save enough. Hey, good evening. Good evening, Ashley. I did not save enough help for the witch. I sent her to go and build a playground, and now this village is going to dehydrate to death. Yeah, we have to send the roasting bard to the well to light that well up. Can you not melt the snow on the ground and use that as drinking water? Is that not healthy? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Perhaps you could break up the ice and thaw it? That's all you can say? I've heard it's the corruption of this royal family that brought on the early winter. Hey! It must be so. Yeah, one of those must have been a... Oh. Okay. So, they can't have brought in too much of my save, right? Because I remember what happened to Lord Etten in my save. This man is not alive anymore in my game. Or from my first save. Huh. Queen Aurelea.
Right,
oh, right, this voice. When I first heard the royal family of Davern was living on a shoestring, I thought it was a rumor, but here we are. Where's the man of the house? May I speak with the king? The king is away.
Niona.
King Eryk is traveling at present. Oh, what a shame. Well, in that case, I have no choice but to bring up the case with you. You just gotta lie to him a little bit. So, how can I put this so that you can understand? I have some very unhappy people in my hands. Yeah, the people that you deal drugs to, Lord Etten. They were expecting justice for your daughter's wicked deeds, and now they are unsatisfied. Do we have a brig? You know? I'm ready to bend this man over and give the peasants his head. Chop it off. I know it sounded like maybe I was going in a different direction with that when I said that I was going to bend him over, but it's just to get him in prime head chopping position. The demand to be compensated, and frankly, I agree. Send this guy to the jail. Yeah, also crush his man bits. Why not both? Absolutely. What are the demands? Not that I need further abundance personally. My dust business is booming. I outlawed that. This man needs to be dealt with, one way or another. I dealt with him before and I'll do it again. Damn it. No, it's about the rules. The principle of the thing. Yeah, because you're so principled. I may have something to do with them boys dressed in blue as well. The swans? Who's in blue? I can't tell you how many people are buying my drugs. Yeah, bailiff whack his pee-pee. Give it a bonk. A real nasty one, too. Not a fun bonk. We have a lot of visitors from Atana. I really need them satisfied so they don't go sniffing into my dust business. Why would I help you? Why? What do you have in mind? Don't entertain this. Come on. No, we need to girl boss in this moment. Girl boss ball crush. Only a reasonable tribute of whatever provisions you can find, of course. Let's say 5 crates of tools and food. Winter is around the corner. People want to make sure they will be able to get through it. It should be nothing to a family that lives above the law, no? And by then, and by when, we will need reasonable time to gather what's needed. You know what these commoners are like. They want to be ready before Marana comes and covers the land in snow. Oh ho ho ho! Queen of Winter, haha! As for me, pay this debt in 8 weeks, and they will be satisfied that you do not live by different rules from common folk. No, actually, you misunderstand. The royals clearly live by different rules. It's not... That's common knowledge. They'll deal. Best of luck. I'll be seeing you soon. Hey, Audrey, do we really have to deal with this? Your Grace. Wait, is that Maya? That's a Radovian of some kind, I think. The outlook is dire. If we ever wish to see Grevno again, we can no longer simply wait. We must have a plan. We've lost our home. Eryk isn't recovering, and the prince, well, his tail just keeps getting bigger. That Winter reminded me of that Ethan Winters voice from Resident Evil. Yeah, it's, people are really up in arms about this Winter. It'll be fine. Winter! And to top it off, we have a wealthy lord after us. Forgive me, it is a lot to bear. See, now we're about to pass out. Audrey, I think you have a tendency of giving the royals high blood pressure. Maybe you need to chill out. I think it's safe to say that the king isn't recovering anytime soon. Your Grace, you have to take the reins. I was afraid you were going to say that. Take care of the queue. Show the people that we're here for them. Good word will spread fast. Yeah, well, what about when I don't have... What about when I don't have the necessary resources to, like, melt their well? Let me know once you have any tools or food items ready. How about so many herbs. Do you want so many herbs?
Bye.
You've escaped from Grevno. You saved Asalia. You can do this. One step at a time. Biba. You are right. One step at a time. Who is this? Is this Maya?
Ba.
Queen Aurelia. Here? Does this mean that the rumors about King Eryk?
Kinama?
The king is... Oh, no. This is not Maya. This was the stone smasher that kept on making untoward advances at King Eryk, saying let him know if he wants anything else smashed, like his pee-pee. She was offering a flirtatious pee-pee smash, not the punishing pee-pee smash that we were going to do to Etten. Yes. How do you...
Ga?
Who are you?
Listen here.
I am Vesa. I don't think we've ever had a chance to talk.
Ga.
I was taking care of the king's mighty boulders. See? Listen. Hey, look. It's all in good fun, but I think she's trying to make the queen jealous.
Ga?
Excuse me?
Listen here.
He came, I've had the pleasure. I was the stone crusher.
Fine.
We've exchanged a few words, that's all.
Then what?
No, I didn't. I wasn't, I'm just a builder who was talking to your hot, sexy husband. Exactly. I just had the pleasure of pleasuring him. I mean, speaking with him. I heard what happened at Grevno. In a way, I guess I was lucky.
Sneak by.
We had just gotten paid by the master builder, and we were told to enjoy the rest of the day off. When we were done, there wasn't much to come back to.
No.
I always had a funny feeling about that Julian guy. Huh.
Anana.
What brings you here? Let's just say the pay for that day didn't last too long. There I was, about to enjoy hard earnest gold when I got robbed.
Uga?
Robbed? You don't look like you'd be an easy target. Did I just catch the queen admiring my muscles? So, the Queen Stone Smasher here, listen, you know, the queen's got boulders of her own, you know, some shoulder boulders. And she's here saying, I can smash you, I've got 2 arms, I can smash 2 rocks at once. If you need something busted, she's offering her services. Alright, I got myself into a little bit of a hot water situation. Some powerful men, although I have a weakness for the type, lady. She's fully saying, she came over to both of them and say, hey, I like your vibe. Are interested in me, but not in the way that I prefer to be found interesting. I need to tend to some outstanding financial commitments.
Oh, no.
Oh, so you're in debt. I'm familiar with the concept. How much?
Oh, no.
Is the debt a big one? The month's pay and a little interest. Why? How did you find yourself in this situation? She seems like she can handle herself. Oh, I couldn't help myself. A little drink, a fine piece of, and the dice. The dice just kept rolling hot. I was feeling very optimistic. And then, as if with the flick of a finger, the gold was gone. Yeah, I was smashing boulders over there and saw you across the way, and I liked your vibe. Yeah, I liked both of their vibes a lot, apparently. So let's assume I would help. What do I get in return? Normally, a big girl like me can handle a man, sometimes even 2. This is... yeah, she's offering. But Dr. Finninush, unfortunately, isn't the kind of man I want to dance with. She bought some manly company and gambled her money away. Yeah, exactly. Went through a whole month's of pay in a weekend, apparently. It's like that guy who got caught embezzling from his company, but by the time that he got caught, it was too late because he had spent like $30,000 on like cocaine and prostitutes over like the course of like 3 days. This was a story I saw on Reddit about like a man in like England or somewhere who just looked was arrested, and his mugshot had just like the most like smugged, satisfied. He's like, yeah, I could go to jail forever now. I had the weekend I wanted to live. I'm a very handy woman. I can get that window fixed up. Oh, this is who the witch fetched for. I wonder how they know each other. At a glance, I can see that this place doesn't quite meet your standards, Your Grace. You mentioned a doctor? Is the physician good in his trade? My physique is very good. Oh, Dr. Finanish? Oh, he's very good. Everyone knows he's always working on the next big thing. I've got a few big things if you're interested, but what do I know? I'm a simple girl who likes to frolic around. Yeah, that's the F that you like to around. If you're interested, though, he resides in Old Malinki. He's not a hard man to find. Oh, we can't show our face in Old Malinki again. Just please don't mention me. As you can imagine, we didn't part ways on the best of terms. She's DTF. Down to frolic. Very well, you can stay. Maybe we could use your help around here for something. I would be in so much debt. You already are in a lot of debt. Technically, I already am. See? Great minds think alike. I'll stick around. I don't know what it says about me that she's the one that I can read the mind of. Bring me all the gold. Bring me the gold and I'll be all yours. Oh, by the way, any chance I can find that brawny one in here? Oh, you mean Oleg? Just be on your way. She's looking to frolic around the court. You know, maybe some, I was going to say maybe some TLC, some tender love and care is all that the king needs to get back on his feet. Please stop rubbing the men of the castle 100%. We're going to need to send HR after her. Audrey, I need you to have a conversation with her, and please use your words. Look at, just practicing squats with a rock. Honestly, we stan. But we're not talking about stan. Your Grace, it's good to see you. Hey, Oleg, has she been bothering you? She a little bit much? You're a curious one, Oleg. Tell me. How are you finding yourself in this keep? It doesn't quite compare to our Grevno castle, does it? Walking into the room while squatting a boulder is such a powerful aura. Absolutely. I mean, she's not slowing down either. That has got to be heavier than your average medicine ball. But she's doing the reps. Roof over my head, warmer than outside. One could not complain, really. Suppose it all depends on your point of view. Tell me something about yourself. I'd like to know a bit about more about the people who stay under my roof. I get paid. I follow orders. There isn't much else to say. You're wasting your time, Your Grace. That stubborn bloke won't say a word. Don't pay attention to her. Although, it would be nice to hear a little about yourself. Well, very well. I'm from Rodovia. Ooh, called it. How's that for a revelation, Miss Fessa? Should I go start packing my things, Your Grace? I'll be damned. The muscles talk. So, you're from Rodovia. Your accent is really good. I could never tell. Not saying much helps with that, I suppose. Fair. What else? I bet they don't have women like myself back in Rodovia. I actually think, I mean, from the little I've met of the women from Rodovia, that's why I prefer to keep my mouth shut. Too many questions. I would just like to know about that monster that we apparently fought back in the woods, but I don't know if we're ever going to get any closure on that. She's just messing with you. Don't take it personally, Oleg. I'll leave you to it from now on. Thank you for sharing with me. I'll leave you with your thoughts, Oleg. And her, I suppose. Any chance you can spare that gold, Your Grace? I only need 15 gold. That's actually not that bad. If I can pay off my debt, I'll be at your service immediately. I can do all sorts, too. Whatever you need, Your Grace. I don't have it with you just yet. Stay strong. I don't know any other way. Powerful. This is fun. This is becoming like the hangout zone for all of the different people who, all of our different agents. I like that. It reminds me of like the Normandy or something. All right, let's check on the kids. Taimo, are you doing something weird again because you're obsessed with me? Have you two come down on Yeah, the fun quirky cast is still going strong. I'm really glad that stone breaker came back, because she is a delight, and it's fun to have just ridiculous innuendo in the game.
Nama.
Innuendo, and she fixes windows. That lady can do it all. Sidani, you have a guest. Oh, and here she comes right on cue, of course. Holy dumplings! Oh, not so hard. My arm is broken. I'm sorry. What happened to your arm? You look so tired. Is everything all right? I wanted to prepare you a grand welcome. I truly did. I even did this whole thing with honey and feathers, and, well, it only killed a few of our soldiers. But, yeah, this is a jam, absolutely. Whenever the lyrics kick in, I guess this is, this must be Asalia's theme, because I think this kicked in also when she first showed up. I worked so hard, and Timo helped, but then Julian and the swans... Oh, you do not know Timo yet. There's so much to tell you. Oh, finally, you are home. Do I look bigger to you? More grown up, perhaps?
Good.
Same as always to me. Sorry, little dumpling, but can we talk later? I'm so tired. I just want to be alone. But I understand. I can wait. Hey, where's Maya? She not with you? Sidani, I said we'll talk later. Don't be a pest. Oh,
No.
Az. Of course. You need rest. That's fine. Sidani immediately read between the lines and was like, oh, if Maya's not with you, it's for a good reason. Oh, now this is the children's room, apparently. And we got our tough talking teen.
Anna.
Solly, I'm so happy. Could you not have found me before they took me to the gallows? We were looking. Yeah, little dumpling. I do, I'm wondering, because I called her potato head. I called Sidani potato head in the first game. So now to be little dumpling, you know, there are potato dumplings. Some gnocchi, perhaps. Maybe gnocchi will be my new nickname for Sidani. But it does seem like they're almost changing the nickname to be like, listen, we don't have it in the databases anymore to track all of these things. We can't keep calling her whatever nickname you gave her in the first game. You made sure I learned my lesson, huh? Ass, please. I mean, true. I'm gonna go a little bit tough love here. We were searching for her. I didn't sleep all night, hoping the agents would find you safe and sound.
Oh, no.
Is this what I get in return? If you can't tell, we lost our castle. And I guess it's my fault? Oh, no. She's gonna remember that. She's gonna run away from home again. Very well, be that way. I suppose you're welcome. Oh. I feel like Aurelea, the queen, does get a little bit more hot-headed than... Eryk was always the soft one when parenting in the first game. And so I do think it makes it a little bit interesting for, like, you know, Aurelea to, like, try and lay down the law a little bit. I hope they will remember that isn't going to be too big of an issue. But, yeah, she definitely gets way more flustered. And I feel like, honestly, just being like, hey, listen, attitude. We're doing our best here. I just fed them.
Nama?
Okay, I think it's time for the next week. Is there anything? Oh, we can explore a little bit. Let's see. Let's take a look around. We've got waterfall view. I don't know why we would want to go out there. We've got the tracking road. Get an item. We have Old Malinki, which we know is where that doctor was. And then we have Moniac View. We can actually do, I think, 3 of these, because we've got 16 supply. So maybe we explore around a little bit. Dad is dying. We staged a high-risk rescue. Your old castle was sieged. Like, a little bit of understanding. I know you're, like, 14, and literally your brain has not developed the part that has empathy just yet, but come on. All right, let's go to the Moniac View. Cresting a steep incline, the agents reached Moniac View, a sweeping overlook with the valley below. Golden fields stretch out beneath a vast sky, rivers winding like silver threads through the land. Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this. In the distance, The familiar red spires of Grevno Castle stood sentinel on the horizon. Got more. I have way too many herbs. I'm hoping the Momo. I knew you would like the little AMC theaters bit there. I'm really hoping the herbs are what we need for provisions because we have so many of them. The old tracking road was narrow and overgrown, the path barely visible through the thick underbrush. Yet the rocks and dirt bore signs of past travel, the tracks of armored and leather boots. Ancient settlers and warriors had walked this way, history trodden into the earth over millennia. The agents stepped carefully, leaving their own legacy along that of legends. Oh, hey. We got some junk. Great. Who doesn't love it? Is that what are we going to use junk for? It's just plus 10 versus junk. Can I just give a bunch of junk to Etten? Oh, Cozy Turn. We get an item from Cozy Turn, or we can go to Old Malinki, also get an item, or Waterfall View. The fact that Waterfall View costs more and doesn't give us an item makes me very curious about it. But, you know, I'm thinking maybe we hold off on it. Maybe there's a reason we would want to go that way later. I do feel like maybe it's got extra secrets right beyond the waterfall. Ooh, actually, you know what? In a video game, you get, there's always a secret behind the waterfall. I know it doesn't say we get an item, but follow me on this one. Yeah, it may be a narrative point, but we'll see. A crazy builder. Honestly, we did just kind of get a crazy builder. I wonder what she could do with a... I mean, and I think she knows how to handle junk. The thundering roar of the falls echoed long before the agents reached the water. The river cascaded over the ledge, fine spray rising in icy plumes and settling on their faces as they took in the sight. A dark, lumbering shape emerged from the brush, standing watch as three smaller ones drank from the pool below. Ooh, a bear, maybe? Oh, okay. So this takes us to central, let's call that Maka? Oh, and we can actually reach there. Amazing. Central Maka buzzed with life, a steady flow of trade and crowds converging at a crossroads. Merchants shouted over one another, vying for the attention of curious passerbys as they peddled their wares. I'd be concerned over what contraption she builds. Yeah, I bet it would be a lot of fun no matter what. Honestly, probably, you know, a little fun for everyone. She doesn't seem particularly choosy. The scent of spices and cooked meats lingered in the agent's mind as they pressed on through away from the busy streets. Ooh, I love some spiced meats right now. More herbs. Man, we got that herb. And wine? Okay, hey, we collected. And connected to the Cozy Turn and, so I'm also curious about going to Old Malinki in like, oh right, because that was Upper Malinki. So we'll have all sorts of places to continue to explore around. That's nice. And we have so many items. Eventually, what are we going to need that uses metal? We've got 10 herbs. Please tell me we have something that needs herbs. We've got 9 metal. Are those things that we're going to need for Etten, maybe? Because we might just have enough. We've gotten so much, I feel like. And the stuff that's gray has never come up, so maybe that is. I can't help but think about the meme of those twins saying Da Vinci every time we say Malinki. I have not seen that meme. I'll need to look into that. All right, let's see. Let's go on to the next week. And then I'll probably talk to Audrey at some point next week to make sure that we're, you know, getting stuff for Etten, I suppose. I honestly don't even really want to cater to him at all, but okay, let's see. We've got labor, fire. We keep on getting the fire rumor, but I haven't seen anything about it yet. Labor, monster, combat, animal. Okay, so we're going to need Oleg and we're going to need Velik this turn, which both of them are expensive. I don't even know if we'll have enough. We might just barely have enough by spending basically everything on... Yeah, because they're both absolutely tapped. 24, 22. So yeah, we'll literally have 2 gold to spare. Unfortunately, we won't have enough to pay off the new Stonebreaker's debt just yet. But, you know, by keeping our current people enlisted well, I think that's the best thing that we can do at the moment. And we've got 2 available points. Which one of these points gives me money? I don't think any of them. Okay. I think we need to develop a cure for fire wounds because we keep on seeing a rumor about fire and that's going to be, you know, bad news. Ooh, decreases. So Communal Forge decreases the prices of tools in the marketplace. I haven't unlocked the marketplace yet, so I should do that first. Increases chance of combat quests, increases difficulty of combat quests. Oh, by decreasing the tools, you increase the difficulty. Interesting. Yeah, I really like healing elemental wounds as well. The fact that we had like the blood wound earlier and potions could heal bleeding, but now it seems like there's going to be other issues, poison and fire, that like seem like they'll linger in different ways. I think it seems very interesting. And it's time to start the next week. I think things are going all right. I do wish we had 15 extra gold in order to pay off the Stonebreaker's debt, but that's for next week. I also wish surely she told me her name, but I do not remember it. All right, the keep. It's a keeper. More people keep finding out about the tale, Eryk. Yeah, it's hard to hide. But, I mean, the witch said it was a mark of a blessing. Let's ask her about that, I feel like, huh? It's getting harder and harder to keep it a secret. We're getting so close to getting rid of it. We had a doctor, poppies, everything lined up perfectly, only to be interrupted. It's only a matter of time before the whole world knows, and then... Rest, darling. I won't give up on the prince. What happens when the whole world knows about it? I mean, they think that we're evil? They already think we're evil. Let them think it. The people in the world that are going to hate us are going to hate us. You know? They hate us because they ain't us. And so I don't think we're going to get a better situation with that. Like, if the prince didn't have a tail, they already don't think the king has a tail. So if the prince didn't have a tail, they wouldn't suddenly be like, oh, well, these are holy and just people. Oh, Eryk, I hope this goes back to normal and you don't become a big, sexy, terrifying stag man. Oh, that would be just awful. Wait, how is he going to become a big, sexy, terrifying stag man? How is that going to happen? From being in the underworld for too long? Your Grace, I've been working on a little project for quite a while now. I was wondering if you could lend a hand with it? I'll certainly hear you out. Those lions are still on my mind. The fact that all we ever do is keep finding them dead makes me more determined than ever to find one that's alive. I've heard that they've found a lair in the old ruins down south. It's really far from here, but should paths ever lead us in that direction, make sure to send me there. Oh, I would love to see the beast up close and, well, alive. Maybe that's the giant wood stag man in the dream. I realized my mistake only pressing enter. Yeah, I think it's maybe more the child that's going to become, you know, certainly the third game will center around Prince Ernest, the, you know, as he grows up and becomes the new cool, sexy beast king. It'll be called, Yes, Your Grace Generations, and it will be kind of a CW steamy hot take on Yes, Your Grace. Where does this lion fascination come from? You seem very interested in these beasts. I suppose it comes with the profession.
Apona.
What will you do once you find one of the creatures? They don't belong here. Once I find one, I'll make sure to export it back to Calidor. It's very thoughtful about you.
Onoma.
Lions deserve a better fate.
Ana.
I faced one of...
Amuna.
I don't know how to... You want to manage all this. Oh. Wait, did she face a lion? Is that the beast that Oleg had never seen before? They fought that lion that we found dead? Oh, I bet. First, we make it to the old ruins. That's the beast, right? The one that he doesn't, like, remember or want to think about, like, killing? Yeah, I'm as slow as King Eryk on that one, because I literally just put that together as she really spelled it out for us. Yeah, evil, good, have an evil and good meter to manage all our cool tail-based magics. Yeah, it'll be just like KOTOR. Where, or like Fable, where depending on our choices, we'll either become like a demon king or like an angel with a tail. It would be great to find them before the snow falls fast.
Anana.
Keep this in mind. Okay.
Nama.
So we have to try and find them relatively soon, I guess. Do either of you two have anything? Oh, like, you've got more to say. Your Grace, it's good to see you. It was dead already when we found her, but I think that's saying, like, that they had to kill it in order to survive. So, you're from Rodovia.
Inama.
I guess I can see it now.
Anama.
I hate to pry. Actually, I don't.
Ana.
So please, share more. I'm with the Queen on this one.
Va.
What sad little story do you have? What makes you hate magic so much?
Yeah.
A witch cursed you?
Va.
She shrunk your hoo-ha?
Anyi.
Or enlarged it? Okay, don't get too excited. Very well. My wife died trying to get through the mountains from Rodovia. Happy? It's yeah, the stone lifter isn't saying spill the beans, Oleg. The stone lifter is saying show me your beans, Oleg. I'm sorry to hear that.
Nama.
My condolences, Oleg. I had to fight with my wife. Or I had a fight with my wife. Something stupid. She walked away. And then an avalanche got her. Oh no, the avalanche. The avalanche that saved our kingdom killed Oleg's wife. All I have left of her is this cursed amulet.
Ini.
That must have been tough.
Va.
I'm sorry for what I said about your hoo-ha. I'm sure everything is perfect down there. Thank you for that. Yeah, well, I don't really like to dwell on it.
Nomaka.
I hope you will find peace one day, Oleg. Stay brave. Yeah, I think maybe the Stone Crusher, that's a sign that maybe, you know, you don't talk about people's hoo-ha unless they, you know, are open to that sort of thing and initiate it with you next, because you just keep on bringing it up. Incredible. A 2-page illustration. Endless green pastures where Vels herds the wandering souls. So serene. Of course, it's the underworld of Nav, home of Marana. In the distance, you can see where she resides. A castle made of mirrors with a giant serpent guarding it. What? Marana lives in Nav? Marana? Have you heard of her? Do you know how the story ends? We've been searching through a new book, trying to uncover the ending. Asalia, you tore out the pages of the original tale, right? They were missing. Did I do that? That sounds like me when I was little, all right. Please, you must tell us how it ends. Please say that you remember. Sure. You do know that the story is different every time someone tells it? As in, there's no one definitive answer to that. Tell us what happens. They don't show the clapping emojis, but they're happening there. Let's see. Marana falls in love, kills the husband, goes to the edge of the world to get him back. Yeah, that's the part we know. And walks right into the bedroom like she owns the place. Long, dark, long hair, pale skin. Dear mother of Lorsulia. I mean our mother. I swear when she arrived it started snowing. It all makes sense. What? Did he just faint because he's so obsessed with the queen and Marana that literally it was too much for him to bear, and he fainted like a cartoon character from the 90s? Are you scaring the kids again? Careful, you don't want her wrath upon you, do you? Nothing more, mother? What are you children on about? Why is Taimo on the floor? They must have gotten into the sugar again. Yeah, I think he had some insane revelation and passed out. I think his insane revelation is he thinks that the queen is the god that he's in love with that also looks like his mom. That kid's got some issues. Where is Asalia? Okay, yeah, they all have something new to say. Sidani was talking about Asalia for so long, hoping she would come home. It was lovely to meet her, and Sidani was so happy. I miss my father. I wonder if I'll ever get to see him again. It's been so long with no news. Yeah, they think parents are incarnations of these gods. Yeah, I wonder. Many fathers go to war and children don't see them again. What will happen to me? So that would make us and King Eryk siblings? I don't know about that. Your kid has major mom issues for sure. Of course not. Things have not gone according to plan, but your father promised to come back for you, and he will. I see. I wanted to ask, Your Grace, how far in advance are you preparing? Taimo, don't ask an adult this question. You don't want to know the answer to this. We can start now, right? Or would that be too soon? What do you mean? Is he asking about the winter? Forefathers' Eve. Boundaries between the living and the dead are getting thin. All we have to do is perform the ritual and I'll be able to speak with those dear to us who have passed. Okay, so he is planning a seance. Forefathers' Eve. It's been a good while since I've heard that term, let alone practiced it. What do you mean? I thought it was a common tradition in Tavern. We'll finally be able to talk with my mom. Oh dear, I'm afraid these rituals are for ordinary people. Oh, we do not have time for such things in the castle. Well, here. Maybe we can still do something? Something small. I mean, yeah, listen, let's talk to the dead. Why not? You know? How are you feeling? You still upset? What do you want, Marana? That sounds like, you know, something that the Disbard would say. You Marana. Bringer of winter and death, really? Do you actually think I'm as cold as all that? Asalia, I lost sleep trying to bring you home. Ugh. Stan saved me, and I bet now you wish he hadn't. With this debt you have to pay. Maybe I should go turn myself in. No point in me being here. Something small, just a little blood in this pamphlet made of skin. Oh no. Just, you know, just this. It doesn't even need to be a full tome made of skin. It can just be a little bit. And never mind the screaming that comes from it when you open the pamphlet. I'm sure it's fine. No point, as we are overjoyed to have you back with us. I missed you. Oh, really? I bet you never even read my letters. Wait, we never got your letters. You were adventuring out in the wild. How was I meant to reach out to you? Every day I longed to have you home, Asalia. So you weren't even curious? I bet you never even worried. We just said that we wished you would visit home all the time. You know, I wonder why you never let me go with Maya to begin with. Who lets their 13-year-old out into the world? Oh, she's wondering why I did. But I'm only the middle child, the extra daughter. I'm not cute like Sidani, and I'll never have the poise of Lorsulia. Salia. What happened, Az? You can talk to me, daughter. What is really in your heart? Did something happen between you and Maya? There's no point in telling you. You don't understand me. I'm your mother. Do not raise your voice. Very well, I won't. Very well. And now an unhappy teenager in the house to top it all off? What has gotten into Az? Yeah, they definitely had a breakup. It sounds like things got messy. Yeah, she'd slam the door on you if she could, 100%. She was the trouble child, always doing, like, you know, problematic pranks and whatnot, so. And now we have petitioners. No rest. What's up, Stan? Your Grace, I have a small favor to ask of you. Everyone needs a favor. Velik needs me to find him the lion. I need to pay off the debt. Would you mind seeing me in the council chamber when you get the chance? No need to worry, it's nothing serious. Okay, well now I'm worried. It's the thing of sending a text saying, hey, we need to talk, period. And then it's just like, well, tell me what it's about now. Your Grace, Rusalka is taking our lads. Several boys went fishing and disappeared, never to be seen again. Lured into freezing waters by the drowned maiden. Oh, that's no good. We must cleanse the river of her evil presence. I mean, hey, I got warned about monsters. I bet this is real. I unfortunately don't have... I don't have anything plus monster. So let's give you... So I don't think I can get past the bramble, unfortunately, right? Yeah, I get stuck here. Oh, but if I... interesting. I could get to a full success with that, but that'd be using so much of my agents right away. Whereas if I just use one tick of each, I'll get it to a success, a pass, and maybe there won't be bramble in the future. Yeah, I think that's the best we can do for right now to maintain our resources for everybody else. Sometimes you just gotta pass. Sometimes a C is an A. Sorry I don't have more to spare. I hope this will be of some help. Won't bring our boys back, but I'd like to put an end to this nightmare. Thank you. Yeah, do what we can. Your Grace, something huge swims in our rivers. Hey, maybe it's the same thing, the drowned lady. A fish so big it tore straight through our nets. Come to plead for better tools to trap this monster. A monster fish, you say? How curious. I mean, I am curious. I wish I had more items to deal with animal / monster. Next time we level up, I definitely need to, I need to make sure that I'm gonna do 2 ticks so we get the present as well. Next time I get the 2 level up points, I need to make sure I get the market so I can be buying like tools and traps and stuff, because no one ever needs food anymore. Weirdly, and there's not much illness that we're running into either. So like these other items aren't helping all that much. Hey, we did level up though. This should help you, be enough to help catch it. Whatever it is, it's caused plenty of trouble in our waters. I'd be glad to let you know once it's dealt with. I missed the easy to spot scams. I'm hoping we get something like that. My woolies! Those little pests have scared away my woolies. Our woolly sheep? Your Grace, some little devils thought it'd be funny to terrorize my sheep, yes. Spooked my poor beasts and they ran all the way to town. There's a stampede in the center and mayhem in the streets. Haroon helped me when I get my hands on those little... Okay, calm down, your sheep will be fine. Wow, these are high success bars. This is tough. I do think I can get... Will that injure him twice? I have the potion to be able to heal him. So I can get this all the way up, which is nice. So I can help everyone get prosperity up super high. Then we'll get lots of money. We can pay off some debts. Even if these are scams, it's fine. I just want my prosperity up higher. We'll get them safely out of town. As for the kids, I'll handle that as well. Throw the rascals in the dungeons for all I care. Just bring me back my woolies. Okay. There's more to be seen around the castle, apparently. Oh, right, Stan needs to talk to us about something that he says is not serious, but I'll be the judge of what's serious and what's not. Nerd. Nerd who can read. My queen! You wanted to see me? You seemed rather shaken up. It's rather embarrassing, I must admit. There's a certain someone I have strong feelings towards. Oh, Stan's caught feelings for the Stone Crusher. In fact, it's someone we know very well. I thought maybe our queen would be able to advise me on the matter. Oh, romance and hidden messages? Who's with whom? Wait, Stan, you better not have a crush on my teenage daughter, or we're gonna have words.
Moka?
Which, I hope it's the witch or the stone crusher. I hope it's the witch, honestly, because the stone crusher is gonna be a third for the king and the queen. It wouldn't hurt me to play a little matchmaker, I suppose.
Anna?
So tell me. Oh, Vesa must be the name of the stone crusher. I think you would be Elena. The two have history.
Ala.
Elena's blue eyes can be hypnotizing indeed.
Nomaka.
Nimble, good posture, a little shy.
Oi.
How did you know? Did she perhaps say something, Your Grace? Oh,
Oi.
did she mention me?
Opa.
I have a good eye for this kind of thing. Those two do feel like they have history and chemistry.
Aniona.
And no, I'm afraid she did not mention you.
Adai.
Ah, it's a shame, that is.
Oi.
You see,
Oi. Doi.
out on the battlefield, I know what to do.
Do you what?
I know what to say, how to act, but in front of Elena,
Oi. Oi.
yeah, it's not me, right? Yeah. No, the Stone Crusher and Taimo have big enough crushes on the queen. Honestly, we do not need a third person with a crush. I lose all my senses. I stammer. I don't know how to behave. Behave. Come to think of it, it was the night of the siege of Grevno that I lost my mind over Elena.
Oi.
She had the most beautiful voice I had ever heard.
Oi. Doi.
I didn't work up the courage then, but I have to do it now. It's been well over a year. It cannot be like this.
Debo.
I was thinking if you could maybe see if she has any interest in me.
Oi.
Perhaps help me find something I could give her.
Adai.
But please, could you keep it a secret? Yeah, gotta love Mr. Order and Bravery being all shy and stuttery. It is very cute. And Stan is a very good man. We have seen him come through time and time again. So I would love to help hook him up with,
Oma.
you know, a bad witch. She's a good witch, but, you know,
Anana.
Stan deserves a baddie, is what I'm saying. I think I can help. I shall indulge myself in this little romance story, but love isn't always meant to be.
Olo.
I can't promise anything.
Doi.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Oh, thank you so much.
Noma.
Yeah, come on.
Debo.
Well, let's go. Wait, there's still someone else with a question mark? Elena isn't around here, so I don't know how I would ask her anything. Oh, she's back here. I didn't realize this was the same room. She didn't hear any of that? Like, with the open door? Queen Aurelia, how can I help? Do you need a hand with these files?
Gana.
Maybe there's someone here who could help you.
Bono.
Stan seems nice.
Ova.
Oh, I don't know, Your Grace. I'm managing.
Muna.
Do you need anything, though? Or do you just like organizing files all day long?
Ina ude.
I guess I have had something in my mind lately, but it's nothing. It's rather silly. Oh no, is there going to be a love triangle in the court? She is absolutely gonna have like a thing for like Velik or someone.
Inaste.
I wouldn't want to boggle the royal mind with petty matters. Maybe some other time.
Ova.
I appreciate the thought, though. Okay, so we gotta wait a little bit to press her on it. It still says there's a question mark. Probably just if we had the money for the debt. Oh,
Oi.
my queen. Spoke with the witch.
Nama.
Oi.
Well, any news?
Doi.
Did she say anything about me? What I can do?
Ugo.
She's a little closed off, but don't worry, I'll warm her up to me.
Aniona.
I'll let you know when things start to turn.
Gana.
You need to be patient. Well, I suppose you are.
Doi.
Of course, Your Grace.
You what?
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely good old-fashioned slow burn. We just have to send them on a quest together, right? We go send them on a message, on a mission where we happen to know that there's an inn with only one bed. You'll be able to read it in my fic that's coming out next week. All right, let's look at the region map. I don't think I can travel anywhere right now, unfortunately. But we do need to go to the south to find... Oh, wow. The old ruins are far away. So, that's going to be a journey and a half. So, we're going to need some supplies. Freaky Friday fanfic reading. You know? That's pretty fun. I like that idea. Back in college, I did a little radio show with some friends, and we would do competitive speed fan fiction where we would auto-generate crossfix, and each person would have like 20 minutes to write one, and then we would read them on the air later, and it got ridiculous. I think my favorite mashup was either Sonic the Hedgehog x Fight Club or King of the Hill x Bill Nye the Science Guy. Had some really funny mashups. Yeah, it was a good time. Honestly, doing something like that would be very funny again.
Noma.
Darling, I'm doing my best, but the future is so uncertain.
Anamuna.
We got Asalia back at least, but our list of troubles grows longer and longer. That scummy dust dealer, Lord Etten, showed up demanding some ridiculous compensation to pay off his people, he says, for the relentless demands of justice. What nerve! It's almost like a joke. We're hanging by a thread ourselves. Right, I forgot about that. I need to talk to Audrey, I think, to make some provisions and stuff. But honestly, uh-oh. I mean, enjoying my ingenious construct, I trust? This is what it feels like to be king, right? Is you're constantly moving, but you're never actually getting anywhere. Dang, don't I know it. I call it the wheel of... Well, I'll come up with something grand, I'm sure. I need break. A break? Oh, please. You're lucky my father isn't here. He would show you what real torment looks like. Is this supposed to be the prince or Tymo? His tiny little steps are funny. He is moving very, like, tiny little things. He could wait a little bit and roll back and just take one longer step. Your father, you mean? Surely you must know. Chernabog? Wait, I feel like I have heard the name Chernabog. Oh no, the god of darkness, chaos, and misfortune. I knew you'd be familiar with the name. As we wait his return, I will make sure to keep things interesting for you. The Wheel of Fools. I just came up with it. I think it has a good ring to it. Bah! It's getting a little late, so I can't do my crazy laugh quite as much. Oh, the happiness keeps going down, which is also not great. Okay, labor, animals, illness, I see coming up. Combat. Okay, combat, monster, animal, illness. That's a lot. And labor? That's literally more than there's more people than I can supply at once. We'll see. Okay, I need to pay a lot. I know I won't be able to walk anywhere this week, like I won't be able to travel, but let's see. Your agent is wounded. You will need to have medicine in your inventory to heal wounds. Okay, yeah. So, but I can heal. There was one thing about illness, which the Elena is pretty good about. Yeah, she's got +10 for illness, but we also have a potion. And then we have something about animals and labor, right? If I go back to the rumors, combat, labor, animals, and monster. Oh, I wish I had that shop now, but I don't have enough points to level up for it just yet. Okay. I think it seems like Oleg... It seems like Oleg and Velik will be my best bets here. And then... Okay, I can lose a few gold in order to get... I just need 15. Sure, I'll get 16. And then I'll get... I'm going to demand 1 extra with some happiness because I saw that the next step down south was 3 supplies to travel to. So I'm going to slowly begin to make my way south to try and get to the lions. All right, we're going to do 1 more week, and then I think we'll probably call it for tonight. I'm just enjoying the game, and I want to get deeper into it, you know? Like, I don't want the game to take too long to get through and play everything. Why did happiness go down? Excuse me? Who's upset? Who's upset? Oh boy. Oh boy, people are getting upset over anything. Oh, you look peaceful today. Having a good day, I believe? No, he's marching in an endless hell. You're not shaking as much. I guess the fire is keeping you warm? I mean, I hope. Let's go to the council room, do a little bit of courtly courtships. Let's see if Elena has anything to say. Likes, dislikes, horoscope signs. Queen Aurelea, how can I help? I can see something is troubling you. Share your thoughts. I might be able to help. If you so insist, Your Grace. There is but one dream of mine. Singing. I know it's nothing. Others have real problems. Isn't that an artist's purpose? Poets, writers, singers, dancers? Listen, a witch can be an artist. Magic is kind of an art. To invoke emotions, to let us feel something, if anything, even if it is for but a brief moment. What is doctor's medicine for is not to allow us to extend our time to enjoy the little things. Damn. Insightful queen. Your singing might bring joy, or perhaps the words might inspire the next invention. Perhaps there is a grain of truth in these words, Your Grace. You know, there's this Institute of Bards that I wish I could apply for, but it's very expensive and placement is not guaranteed. Forgive me, I shouldn't have mentioned it. Application? Why don't we sign you up? It's 5 pieces of gold to apply. Let me see. Perhaps we can find a little budget for this. I'm going to pay off the other person's debt first, but we'll get you the 5 gold. We're going to make your singing dream come true. Though, unfortunately, wouldn't that take her away from Stan? My queen. I had an idea. I spoke with Elena. Why don't you give her something that shows that you care about her? Do you know she wants to apply to a Bard Institute? Oh, but of course, I should have thought of that. I know what I must do. A gift. I know just the thing. You see, I've heard of this poultice. Please tell me it isn't a love potion. I may not be the best when it comes to these sort of things, but I know better than to use a love potion. A soothing poultice, so her throat isn't sore from her singing practice. I suppose that might be thoughtful. Perfect. I think she'll appreciate it. The problem is I'll need some ingredients. Boy, do I have the herbs for you. And that one lady did finish all of medical college in a week. Excellent point, Pangolin. Yeah, she looked like a child and became a certified doctor and gave us a health potion the next week. Bro, do I have the herbs for you? How many herbs is it? I have just enough herbs. I can't believe it. I can't believe I have just enough herbs. We're gonna make this love happen. If I had traveled 1 less space, the perfect herb. We got that dank good stuff. Here's everything. Perfect. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. I will prepare the poultice as soon as I have a spare moment. Oh, we're making this love happen. By next week, Elena's going to be singing for the Bard Institute. Stan's going to be, I don't know, standing in the, on the side stage, cheering her on. Number 1 groupie Stan. He stands. And then we're going to pay off, Vel's or Vera's, whatever her name was, debt. The queen is coming through for the court. I hope Elena appreciates the gesture. Hey, look, and we got some renown from that too. And we got a face cloth? Sure, why not? All right, we've got your gold. managed to gather the gold you need to pay off your debt.
Why?
Really, I wasn't sure that would come to fruition.
No.
I'm all yours, Your Grace.
Why?
I don't usually engage with women, but I can make an exception for the Queen.
Cool.
That won't be necessary.
Isa,
I mean,
madama.
let's not rule it out yet, Aurelia, but although I do count on strong arms when it comes to matters of the kingdom.
Ninga.
Just say the word and we can make this winter the hottest one on record. I said matters of the kingdom.
Nimbi.
Hey, big guy, looks like I might be staying for a while longer.
Nova.
Let me know if you ever need a hand, huh?
Yeah.
We know that his wife not just died like a year ago, but still. Give the man some space. He's clearly not processed all of it yet. Oleg, is she bothering you?
Arrow.
Your Grace, it's good to see you. Your wife,
Nama.
I hope she didn't suffer.
Yona.
I mean, I have to imagine an avalanche feels like it would be fast, but I don't know for sure. It actually might be awful, because it might... Oh, yeah, I don't want to think about it too much. Do you mind sharing more?
Imo.
It's been on my mind for a while.
Enua.
My wife bought this amulet off some charlatan in Rodovia.
The whale.
Yeah, Vesa, please keep it in your pants cloak thing. Your tunic, I suppose. She promised it would protect her and hold anyone she holds dear. Well, she gave it to you right before the battle. It worked.
Tia.
She was always rather gullible and superstitious.
Inama.
Please continue.
No, well,
I told her it's not going to protect her. We argued.
See you out.
I wanted to take the long way around to get to Davern. She wanted to follow Bayron through the pass. Of course, King Eryk stood in the way.
Yes, I
Bayron kept his word, though, and made sure to keep your men busy while the rest of us could go pass in the meantime. She wouldn't listen. I threw a few regrettable words towards her,
Yeah.
and she went.
Oh, well.
Right when the snow started falling. Snowfall. It's horrible. I'm so sorry, Oleg.
Whale.
Crazy thing is,
Arrow.
she slipped the amulet into my pocket.
Oh, so
She loved me so much that despite my hurtful words, she still wanted to protect me.
Bonum.
I've gone over it in my head ever since. That amulet had protected her if she kept it,
Soya.
and I'm afraid to let go of it, in case death comes for me too.
Enua.
I hate that this thing is as much as I am terrified to leave it behind. I'm sorry, big guy. I didn't mean to stir up some hidden feelings. If you ever need a shoulder to cry on, or well, if you ever want to drown your sorrows, I'd be happy to accompany you. That's all I'm saying. Jesus Christ, Vesa. I mean,
Wawala.
it's one way to grieve, I suppose. I guess that makes you right, though, Miss Vesa.
Ayala.
Just a sad little story. I guess everyone has one. It's not much that one can do.
Wanana.
Have you ever looked for that trickster?
Ooh, cool.
Perhaps knowing if this amulet is really magical could bring some closure. Come to think of it, perhaps you're right, Grace. Do you know what he looked like?
Kana.
We're not that far off from the Rodovian mountain pass.
Una.
Maybe I can keep an eye out.
Gidea.
What are the chances he'll be passing through here? You'd be surprised. We get some real scoundrels.
Arum.
But then again, maybe.
The whale.
His name was Altrich, and he was Rodovian. If you ever see him in the queue, pass this bell to him.
I'll see you out.
I'll surely hear it, and then I can have my answers. Very well.
Mona.
All right, intricate bell. Oh, shoots, dude, sorry. You want to get drunk and I promise not to touch your pecs? Haha, JK, unless... I feel like Vesa is the ultimate JK unless, like, person. And is also probably always talking about how people are too sensitive these days, even though she is a walking HR violation.
Noma.
Hey there. Oh, wait, we give her a different name than that's so cute. We give her a different name than Eryk did. I mean, obviously it's Gherkin. Obviously it's Gherkin.
No.
Gherkin. Whoa, you never gave me a nickname before. Oh, it's new. Gherkin is so cute. Little pickle. Gherkin. Gherkin.
Nakili.
Potato head and gherkin, you know? They go hand in hand. Honestly, I bet if you put a gherkin in a baked potato, that would taste all right. A little bit of vinegar, I would like that. That's Father's thing.
Anomaka.
I thought you might miss him. Does it cheer you up? Mother, I'm not so little anymore. I do not need a nickname, but I guess it's fine. You know, I was thinking, remember the little boy singing songs in the throne room?
Kana.
Oh, don't remind me. I'm glad that's all over. Oh, it was a boy. It sounded like kids' voices. Well, I was wondering, do you reckon he was paid to spread the word? What if Taimo and I provided some kind of service? That way we could earn gold and help the family. It would be better than searching for floors for gold, no? What do you need gold for?
Fula.
You kids do not need to be worrying about that. Paying our debts is my responsibility. How am I meant to not to worry, Mother? We're all up against it in these times. Even the gherkin's feeling it. And it's time for me and Taimo to do everything we can to help. Now, we just need to come up with a great plan. A plan to make the most gold. Are you ready to work, Taimo? Yes, I'm ready to work. Alright, just please stay out of trouble. Don't leave the castle. Please. Oh, for the love of all that is gherkin. Alright, let's talk to the petitioners. See what they've got to say for today. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, wait, I know this guy. If I'm right, this guy is the scam knight. An easy person to, turn away and get some plus happiness. Your Grace, our missing boys are back. Lured by a maiden, but not the Rusalka. We found them in the village over, vying for a girl's heart. They're due a tongue lashing from the elder. Oh no, I hope she doesn't get herself into a pickle. Very good. A little cheers and clappy for Penguin's good pun. I, in turn, have come to pay our thanks. Oh, that's great. I thought that I only passed that one. I didn't realize that I fully succeeded. Don't be too harsh on them. Love makes a fool of most. Ain't that the truth? Your Grace, I come to ask a favor. For generations now, I've been collecting a certain kind of berry. Much of our trade over winter depends on having stocks of it prepared. The bush it grows on is toxic, so fewer and fewer are wish to help. Olka got ill, and now we do not have enough hands to meet our usual count. I realize it's not an emergency, but it will be tough few months for us should we fail. Yeah, absolutely. This seems real. Ooh, the air is thick with poison. Landing on poison will not only apply poison wounds to your agents, but it also cause it to spread further. Oh, and we don't have the poison heal yet. Poison requires dried rations to heal. Okay, luckily we do have... dried rations to heal poison if we need. But we also have... We have quite a bit of stuff. We've got... prevents 1 poison and plus 30 versus espionage. That's a new thing we've got to look at. I would love for one of these people, 1 out of 100, to do an elaborate D's nuts jokes on the royal. That would be gold. That would be delightful. Okay. And then I think this will get us right into success. Stop at the bramble, but not get poisoned. That seems like a win to me. You might not be at risk of death, no, but if I can make the next few months easier for you, then I'm glad to do it. Thank you. I'm relieved to know that my concerns are not just noise to you. We won't forget this kindness, Your Grace. Yeah, that face mask is so good. It's gonna be clutch at some point. I'm gonna try and avoid poison as best as I can, but that face mask just preventing 1 poison, really, really helpful. The watchtower was struck out of nowhere, Your Grace. The skies parted and came down in a flash of light. It's as if Perun himself wanted to smite us. Okay, your watchtower got hit by lightning? No casualties, but there's fire and rubble everywhere. Hey, finally something with fire. Your Grace, we have need of your aid. And you shall have it. Okay, yeah, and now we're seeing the first fire injury also down the line. Okay. Let's see. This is labor. So, Okay, this is tough. I think... Because this'll... The bramble will get him stuck. Ow, what? Wait, what? I did not... Excuse me. I did not realize that the bramble... Wait, how did this fire spread? Oh, it's literally every click? It spreads up to you? Oh, no. Oh, but it burns... So... Interesting. So I can... Huh. I can get Velik to the fire. That'll injure him 1, it seems. It burns through... And this is a strange puzzle. So it burns through. And then I can get Oleg up through. He'll get injured twice. Oh, this is going to be rough. But I don't have anything else that could help this, I don't think. I don't have anything else versus fire. That would... Let's see. Okay, good thing about items down the line is they help prevent fire. I really need that store so I can start buying good things. So I think this is gonna, like... I'm about to get my... Oh wait, maybe I can just have it be this, then Velik again. Okay, yeah, I'll do that instead of Oleg a second time. But it does seem like they're all going to get burned a bunch. So we'll see. Yeah, buying the swords or the sickles seem incredibly important. Luckily, it seems like you can only get 1 injury per mission, but yikes, this is going to be rough. Can this kingdom know no peace? If it's not for the people, or if it's not the people, it's the gods. Indeed, your grace. One wonders what terrors are still to come. Don't say that, man. Okay, I'm hoping this dude's a scam. Your grace, I've come to collect my gold. Lord Caesar at your service, the fabled explorer of lands unknown. Okay, he was Sir Does-A-Lot last time. Dude's just changed his name, found out it was the queen instead of the king, and decided it was still time for his gold. I've been promised a hefty sum to fund my next adventure. Lord sees a lot, huh? Not does a lot? Okay. King Eryk told me of your previous vocation. Knighthood didn't work out and you thought this would? Thought it might. You're lost anyway. Who knows what kind of wondrous things I could have seen? You lot have no imagination. I decided he got British there at the end. But hey, that was an easy scam to see through at least. I'll take it. And then we can go down 1 region to the fields of corn. Get an item. Hey, I would love an item that would heal the fire wounds. Rows of corn stretch endlessly, the golden crop gently swaying in the breeze. The agents passed by farmers, tending the fields with steady focus, their hand calloused and their faces weathered. The sweet scent of earth and grain was carried on the wind, bringing with it memories of harvest festivals back home. Great. Oh, wow, that's a big stretch out there. Hey, we got some dried rations, which that helps poison, right? And that's a big jump down to the Meadow of Mary. So we're making our way. Okay, let's head through the end of, like, we'll do the little end of week stuff. Oh, except we have something here later that evening. Excuse me? Oh boy, we're back here. No thank you. You must be a Leshy, ruler of the forest, huh? I'll leave you in peace.
So, Sir Eryk.
It's King Eryk. Wait, you can speak?
Of course, how else would I communicate with you?
Fair enough. And by the way, it's King Eryk.
Titles come and go. You're a prime example of that, aren't you? But who you are does not change, good sir.
I suppose.
So tell me, Sir Eryk, are you a good father?
Who is this down here too? I try my best. I think that's the best. That's the most honest. I do my best, but no one is perfect.
No, of course you're not a good father. Excuse me. That's why you let your daughter burn on a stake.
I didn't. Why bother asking?
Oh, I was just pondering. You see, my wife and I were thinking of trying again for a while.
Is this tree telling me he's gonna raw dog his wife? I don't need to know all that, man.
Kids and so on.
It feels like just let our youngest out of the nest and she's already itching for more. Is this your youngest?
It's only been a couple of 100 years. Give me a break.
Yeah. Children, you're a tree. Yeah. I didn't realize you could have children. Besides, you seem rather old.
Excuse me, I'm still young, mind you. I'm just worried if I won't have time for my hobbies. To spend time with my new friends. You've met them, lovely bunch. You see, all our children are boys, strong, daring, no extras. I've tried to convincing her, but she just really wants a girl.
Yeah, when your torturer starts chatting about their daily life and thinks you're friends now, that's the real torture. Is when somebody's caught you in small talk that you have absolutely no want for.
Would you mind putting in a good word for me? Cut me some slack, you know.
Why would I? You just watched your friends bully me in front of you. You were laughing with them. Why would I help you?
Oh, that? That was just us having fun. It wasn't anything serious.
Bro, your friends are toxic.
Come on, talk to her.
Fine. Is this her?
Go on.
Do you want to get her or something? Oh, so yeah, this is her.
Oh.
Is that what that is?
You dare to insult my wife?
Yeah, I mean, don't call it a that. Jesus, Eryk.
Don't listen to him, my dear Lizachka. You look beautiful as always. I thought I would be nice to you, but you are not a good sir. You are a bad sir.
Nuh-uh, not good at all.
As they say, this insult demands blood.
Yeah, he is like a tree and spider. All of the different roots and stuff all around is pretty wild. What's happening? No! I wonder if something out in the world is happening that's shaking the castle. Are we being... Oh, he has a high fever again. Oh, Eryk, I'm so sorry. You have to get through this. Whoa. I agree. General audience. Oh. The game is right. Okay, bleed, tools, illness, labor, combat, monster. I still only have one available point. I could really use the market, but I simply cannot. Okay. I think I'm gonna get just enough gold for paying for the witch's vocal auditions, I guess. She has a self-tape that she needs to deal with. And then I think I'm just going to spend the rest on supplies so that we can make some real good progress down towards the lines. I don't know if there's anything else we would need the gold for, since we don't have access to the shop right now. Oh, of course, to pay our people. Right. How silly of me. Look at her art. Wow, she's plus 60 efficient, but can only do 2 things because she's got her mind elsewhere. Wild. Labor, combat, monster, illness. Okay. So maybe I do get a little bit more money. Can I... Illness is I'm gonna need Alina. I'll try and do it with Vesa and Alina. It'll be a girls' week. Girl boss week at I just need enough money to pay Alina. I think that's exactly what I need. Yeah, unless... I didn't understand what it meant by the fire would spread. Oh, it's funny that they're like red now because they're on fire. Is that going to get worse? Like, will that spread next week if I don't treat it right away? I can't physically treat it right away, so I guess we'll find out. Okay, so we're going to get Alina and we're going to get Vesa for this week. And then we'll start the week. And I think we're going to call it there for today. We'll just begin the week here. Oh, my face froze right at the end. Why are people so unhappy? Oh, is it because I'm demanding supplies? That could be it. Oh, how long have I been sleeping?
No, ma.
I think I can already hear petitioners arriving to the throne room. Good morning, dear. The queue is here. I don't suppose you would like to wake and see them? No, I didn't think so. Because I love you, I will deal with them for one more week. I'll even send agents to explore the surroundings, but next time, you will handle it. This is getting ridiculous, Eryk. Rest, my love. I will take care of it. I mean, but she is starting to see that this is tiring to do week after week after week after week, you know? It's a lot, isn't it? All right. That is going to do it for us today. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for watching and chatting and whatever you were doing. Thanks for watching the VOD if you're watching the VOD.